Welcome to True Crime with Strategic Eyes.
Strategic back again. Happy Sunday, people. Welcome to another edition of True Crime Strategic. I appreciate you guys for joining me today. So we got a really interesting show. We definitely want to recap on this Courtney Clenney case. And this is the OnlyFans model who took the life of her living boyfriend. Now, her trial is set to start tomorrow, December 1st. But we don't believe that it'll actually start. The research crew's been following this very clearly, and very closely rather, and they advised me that there's a ton of motions that were not settled yet, and so therefore, most likely, the official trial with a jury is not going to start tomorrow. But if it does, True Crime Strategic will be here to cover it on a recap at least, and we'll make sure that we stay in tune with this case because I'm very interested in this case. Now, before we go any further, we have so much information to share with you guys. We're really going to walk through this case to get up to speed so that when that trial does start, everybody who's a part of this community understands what exactly we're dealing with in that Florida court and in that jury room where ultimately, unless they do a last-minute deal, that jury will be making a determination on whether Courtney Clenney is guilty of ending her boyfriend's life, Mr. Obumseli. Now, listen, before we go any further, I want to first thank you and say happy Sunday. So thank you so much for joining me today. But I also want to say that at the heart of this case, this is a case about domestic violence. And if you're watching this right now and you see similarities between what this couple went through before somebody lost their life, and you think that those same things may be happening in your life. If you feel like you are in a violent and abusive relationship, I want to encourage you to reach out to the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-SAFE. That's 1-800-799-7233. If you go on their website, which is www.thehotline.org. Not only does it have that phone number, we're viewing that website right now behind me, but you can also chat. So if you're unable to make phone calls, but you can chat and text message, you can chat. They also have proper text messages, the same way that you communicate with your friends and family. You could just text START to 88788. And it also has even an AI chat box, where you can communicate with this AI chat box and it can supply you with resources, tips, ideas, etc. on how to get to safety. The reason why they name their organization SAFE is because that's exactly what the goal is: to get you out of your domestic abuse relationship, get you away from your abuser, get you safe. There are resources there, there are safe houses. There's a means of being free of abuse, and we want you to avail yourself of that help if you feel that you need that help. I want to throw that out there because we will be talking about an instance of domestic violence. We want everybody to get help. We don't want people to turn out like Christian turned out. All right, and this is such a powerful story because it shows that this type of abuse is not exclusive to women. It happens mostly to women, let's just be honest, but it's not exclusive to women. Women can be abusive against men too. And if there's a man out there who's dealing with an abusive woman and trying his best not to hurt her or defend himself, why don't you give that call, 1-800-799-SAFE as well. There's no shame in it. There's no shame in getting help. Now, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back on the topic. This is how it all started.
One operator dial. What is the address of your emergency? City man, please.
3101. It's 130, so 130.
Ma'am, listen to me. You need to stop screaming on the line and give me the address.
3101.
I'm gonna die. I can't feel my arm.
3101.
I can't feel my arm.
Ma'am,
so my boyfriend is dying of a stabbing.
Ma'am, what?
I want you guys to listen carefully to this. Aside from the unprofessional and rude 911 call taker, which we see a lot. I think across the country, we need to do better training on our 911 call takers. But I want you to listen to the background. Aside from the information that Courtney's giving or not giving clearly, you'll hear Christian in the background saying, I can't feel my arm, telling her that he's fading away. Listen.
Is the address?
station.
3131.
3131 Northeast 7th Ave. Please, God, please. Come see my
Okay, what is the phone number that you're... Ma'am, is this a house apartment or a business?
127452582.
Is this a house apartment or a business?
Baby, I'm so sorry. Baby.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
If you have a stab wound to his shoulder, can you sit down?
What do you mean he has a stab wound on his shoulder, ma'am?
Yes, he's bleeding from his shoulder.
Rescue, this is PD Physician Juliet. The caller, ma'am, hold on one moment. The caller advice the address is 3131 Northeast 7th Avenue, 31 Northeast 7th Avenue. The phone number is verified. The caller advised that her boyfriend has a stab wound.
Knows he's down.
Okay, is this a house, apartment, or a business?
Listen, please, God, please, God. Please, God,
Listen, ma'am. Listen, I'm sending help. I need you to tell me exactly what happened. I'm sending help. How old is he? Ma'am, how old is he? Is he awake? Hello? Hello? PD, are you still on the line? Yes, we're still on the line. She didn't provide a room number or anything. No, did she tell you where he was stabbed at? She said he was stabbed on his shoulder. Okay. Do you know if there's more than one wound? No, she didn't say. She just kept screaming on the line saying that he was dying and that he needed help, and she kept apologizing. But we do have a call at that same address in reference to a fight that happened. The room number could possibly be 2201 because we already have a call that two people are fighting inside of that room. So they're possibly related. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give her a call back, but we do have rescue on the way, okay? Okay, thank you. Is PD responding on the 3? Yes, we're responding on the 3. Alrighty, thank you. You're welcome.
All right, so that's how it all started. What transpired has been happening for years between this couple, but this is how we kind of got involved. This is where we found out that Christian was stabbed and he ultimately would lose his life. Before we go any further, guys, please hit that like button, support the channel. Please hit the like button and support the channel so we can get into the algorithm. So now, this is the court docs, and I want to go ahead and read for you what the police have to say, and basically what the charging documents, so people of Florida versus, or the state of Florida rather, versus Courtney Clenney. Order denying release. This matter having come before the court on November 17, 2022 for a joint Arthur hearing and motion for pretrial detention, and this court having reviewed the case file and transcripts from the hearing, examined the state's evidence, heard the arguments of counsel, and being otherwise fully advised on the premises, it is hereby ordered and adjudicated. Defendant shall continue to be held without bond. Let me go ahead and zoom this in. I want to go ahead and kind of get down to the meat of this bad boy. There is no dispute that defendant killed the victim in this case. The only factual issue in dispute is whether defendant was acting in self-defense or whether this claim rendered the state's evidence doubtful. Clearly, defendant and victim had a sadly volatile relationship. There's ample evidence of communication in form of texts, videos, letters, and audio recordings of how unhealthy their relationship was. However, from the evidence presented during this hearing, the court does not find defendant's claim of self-defense on April 3rd, 2022 credible. Therefore, this claim does not render doubtful the state's case. Defendant's statements to police about her involvement in the victim's death is not supported by other evidence from the hearing. Now, she said that she threw the knife like a ninja star. Just throwing this out there for you guys. We're going to get more into this, but I really want you to understand what Courtney's defense is. Courtney said it was self-defense. Courtney said that he was trying to hurt her. She said that from across the room, with significant distance between her and Christian, she threw the knife like a ninja star. So think of a big steak knife. Well, not even a steak knife, a butcher's knife, right? The pointy ones. I'm not really good with what knives are what, okay? Yeah, I might say butcher knife, and maybe that's like the square one. But this was like one of those long, sharp knives, right? I don't know what you call those knives. She threw one of those from across the room like a ninja star with so much force that it was able to go through his sternum bone and pierce his heart. That's not possible. It's not possible even from the average man throwing a knife in that manner. You'd have to be a professional knife thrower to be able to have the technique and the strength to throw a knife across a room enough to pierce somebody's sternum and then pierce their heart. That's what she's claiming happened. Whoa, let's keep going. Defendant's version of how victim's stab wound occurred is not supported by the evidence. In her statement to police, defendant stated that she threw a knife at victim from over 10 feet away. Defendant's interview, April 3rd, 2022. However, the medical examiner testified that victim was killed by a knife wound that went down into the soft tissue and into the muscle and injured the subclavian artery. Remember, I'm not a doctor, guys. These anatomical names are foreign to me. Arthur Herring transcript, November 17, 2023, page 40. He went on to testify that victim's stab wound was 8 centimeters deep and traveled from front to back in a slightly downward trajectory, meaning that she went like this. That's exactly what she did into his chest in a fit of rage, at least in my opinion. We'll see what the court has to say about that. The medical examiner opined that at least 8 to 12 pounds of pressure to what would have been used to penetrate the skin and muscle into the artery itself. When asked whether the victim's stab wound could have been caused by a thrown knife, the medical examiner answered no. Defendant's speculation over whether the knife could have been pushed in when either victim or defendant was trying to remove it is not persuasive. Additionally, defendant's contention that she grabbed the knife only to scare defendant and throw it at him with no intention of injury is undetermined by the fact that defendant had intentionally cut or stabbed victim twice in the 6 months leading up to the incident. This was not the first time that she stabbed or cut or sliced Christian. Not the first time, ladies and gentlemen. Before we go any further, I want to say make sure you please hit that like button so we can get into the algorithm. I want to give a big shout out to all the people who are watching the show. I saw people from South Africa saying that they're chiming into the chat, people from the UK, and that doesn't even go without saying all of the people who are in the continental United States of America, Canada, and South America who are watching the show. We truly do have an international audience here. And our folks from Australia, we have a lot of people from Australia who watch the show. We truly have an international show here, and I'm very proud of that, and I appreciate you guys. So let's keep going. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. On October 8th, 2021, defendant stabbed victim in his leg. On January 30th, 2022, defendant cut victim in the face, causing multiple lacerations which required stitches. Jeez, she's like a blood. She's cutting him on the face, giving him $150. She's stabbing him in the legs like she's a blood in a crip. Well, you guys crazy? She's nuts. Defendant clearly had no fear of using a knife as a weapon within close proximity to victim, as there are no allegations that a thrown knife caused those injuries. Like, I don't know how people are able to stay in these type of relationships. And we know it's possible and it's very sad. I don't even think I'd be able to be attracted to somebody who would do something like that to me, or to make love to somebody and care for somebody who had no regard for my own personal safety. It's very sad. Although defendants claim victim held her down by the neck at some point prior to the incident, there's no physical evidence of this. Her description of this event changed slightly each time she explained the event to the police, making that statement less credible. Although defendant did have bruising on her body, notably there was none to her neck. Photos and videos show that the only significant bruising were there prior to the incident, as was the damage to her fingernails. Evidence clearly showed the defendant was on the phone with her mother during some portion, if not all, of the incident. This is, remember, she stabbed him, just to recap you guys, because what we're doing here, we're recapping. I'm not breaking news to you. I'm trying to explain to you this situation so that when you watch the trial, whenever it may be, it's scheduled for tomorrow, but we don't know if it will actually start tomorrow. But I want you guys to understand the depravity in this crime. When Courtney Clenney stabbed this young man, and he's sitting there dying, he's talking to her. Hey, babe, I'm dying. I'm bleeding out. I can't feel my arm. He's just slowly disappearing into the ether. Instead of calling 911 immediately, she called her mother. She spoke to her mother on the phone while her boyfriend was dying. She didn't call 911. There's a possibility his life could have been saved. Possibly could have been saved. In the time it took for her to stab him, call her mother, then call 911, not tell them the appropriate room number. The 911 call operator and the dispatch had to surmise that on their own based on previous calls. They had to do investigative work to find out how to exactly find Christian, who's bleeding to death in this condo. If she would have did the right thing immediately, maybe she'd be dealing with charges. Maybe Christian would have decided after some time to not want to cooperate. Maybe she'd have been offered a deal for a misdemeanor and continue to make her OnlyFans and live her life happily ever after. And hopefully Christian would move on. Maybe not. Maybe he still would have died. We don't know. But what we do know is she did not give Christian a fighting chance because she delayed calling 911 for so long that it made it almost impossible to save his life. But let's keep going. Evidence clearly showed the defendant was on the phone with her mother during some portion, if not all, of this incident. However, during a 20-minute recorded interview with police, defendant's mother never once mentions that there were any physical violence or verbal threats from victim toward defendant on that day. And if you don't understand what they said, they basically said that the mother was on the phone with her daughter, who's the perpetrator, and the mother never heard Christian argue or abuse her daughter that entire day, which meant that Christian didn't do anything to deserve this. She just went off the rails for no reason. Defendant mother said that she heard yelling and that the defendant told victim to leave, but never once does she say the defendant was in fear that day or being harmed in any way. Immediately after the incident, defendant's mother texts her daughter not to speak to police without an attorney, describing the incident as self-defense. However, when asked by police whether she heard her daughter say anything that day, specifically whether she heard any threats from victim toward defendant's mother says nothing. She does not tell police any verbal threats to the defendant or physical attack by the victim that day. See, because mommy doesn't want her daughter to go to jail. But mommy also doesn't want to perjure herself. Mommy doesn't want to go to jail with her daughter. So mommy's doing the best she can to protect her daughter by saying, don't cooperate with police. Don't talk without an attorney. I think it's immoral, but it's also not the wrong thing to say. She wants to protect her daughter. I get it. But she's not willing to lie for her daughter. At this point, evidence of defendant's use of self-defense on April 3rd, 2022 is not credible. Based on the evidence from this hearing, the court does not believe the state's evidence was rendered doubtful by substantial contradictions or discrepancies shown by defense. Therefore, the court finds that the state has met its burden of showing that proof of defendant's guilt is evident. And then they decide not to release her on her own recognizance. So let's go. Let's get into our next exhibit. This is a earlier incident of domestic violence that was caught on camera. It made its round on the news at the time. Want to get back into this, but definitely I just want to play it for you guys to remember exactly what we're dealing with here. Gosh. He's nuts, man. Now, my understanding is this argument happened over a ex-girlfriend of his that he kind of like wished a happy something. It was something like, I don't take me verbatim, but it's something benign, like it was her birthday or a holiday, and he just said, yo, happy holidays or happy birthday or something like that. And Courtney noticed that. He didn't say anything about, I'm sleeping with you, I want you, we're still good friends, that we're exes, but we're still talking and it's inappropriate. He just said happy holidays. That's it. That's all he said. Happy holidays. You went after him like a raging bull. All right, let's keep going. This is another instance. I know we've been playing a lot of TMZ. We've been criticizing them. We've been playing them and all that stuff. This is the nature of the game. TMZ has very good footage here of Courtney Clenney once again assaulting Christian. Obumseli, I think that's how you say his last name, something to that effect, and I apologize if I say his last name wrong. I'll just keep calling him Christian. But this is Courtney Clenney assaulting Christian yet again.
No, like I was fucking sober for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And now why am I not sober? Because of you.
And she sounds like an addict. I've spoken to a lot of addicts. Male addicts have a way of talking. Female addicts have a way of talking. She sounds like the typical heroin addict. Now, she's not a heroin addict, but she's a drunk. She drinks a lot. But her voice reminds me of the heroin addicts I would have to have conversations with all the time while working the streets. She sounds like an addict. Any of my former addicts who are in the room, God bless you for being sober. I know if you're watching this show that you are sober. You tell me from your experience, whether it's yourself or from the people that you hung around, does she sound like an addict to you? Let's keep going.
You're hindering my progress.
You need to sit down. You need to sit
Let go of me. Let go of me.
Come on.
Let go of me.
Okay.
Come on, boy. Let go of me. Like, I can't even, I'll talk to you later. Get the fuck off me.
You don't want to hit me?
Christian, he saw me, and I know he's looking. I'm fucking, fed up with you. I'm fed up. I'm fed up with how you fucking treat me. Courtney, yes, I'm not mad at you.
You let Milan say some lying ass shit that affected you.
I didn't let her say anything. You fucking did it.
Hey, let's go to Milan right now. Let's pull up to her.
No. I'm just gonna see her to see.
No, she's in the group chat. Let's put her on the phone right now.
I dare you.
Yeah, you dare me? Keep saying
you
it.
You do it?
Then stop saying it then.
Do it?
Then stop saying it then. Then stop saying it then.
Now, mind you, I heard rumors. I did not verify them, but I heard rumors that she was actually cheating on him. That's the rumors I heard. I don't know if that's true, but at the time when I was getting deep into this, I haven't covered this story in a long time. I have not followed it in a long time because it's been a big lull in the case. They're just going through their minor court briefings, nothing that's newsworthy at this time. But I remembered hearing that she was actually the one that was cheating on him. He was the one that was actually loyal to her. And so she's projecting on him with that benign, hey, happy birthday or whatever that he said to this friend, this ex-girlfriend. And she's projecting on him like, oh, you're cheating. Why? Because she's actually the cheater, allegedly. But let's keep going.
Boy, come on. Ask her. Ask her, did I touch her breast yesterday?
Do you see how fucking instigative he is?
No, you're telling me I touched her breast yesterday when I fucking...
You did. I didn't say you fucking touched it.
You said I did.
You were leaning... Yo, you were dumb as fuck. I actually don't want to be with you. Actually, I'm done.
Okay.
Can you send him home?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm done.
Okay, fine.
Fucking done. Done. Because you're fucking you're costing me money. I didn't do shit since I got to this fucking house because of you.
You let Milan say some lying ass shit?
No, because you were fucking flirting.
She says she's done. He tries to leave. She starts throwing blows. And then she accuses him of, and I think what was happening with Christian is that unfortunately, Christian was surviving off of her money. Because she was making a lot of money. She was a very successful OnlyFans content creator. She was making hundreds of $1,000s a month or every few months. She was clearing over $1 million a year. In fact, I think this condo they were staying in cost like double-digit thousands a month, like 10,000 or something like that a month. He's making a lot of money. And so he's living this lifestyle with her, like traveling all over, staying in high rises in Miami. He can't make that kind of money to do that himself. Aki's terrible. She say she was a very successful prostitute. I mean, okay. Your words, not mine. And I think he felt stuck because it was like, stay here with her, eat at the finest restaurants, drive nice cars, live in a high rise, or go back home to your parents. Is that not the textbook example of domestic violence? Why do so many women stay in domestic violence relationships? I have children with him. He's the breadwinner. I don't know how I'd be able to afford my car note. I don't know how I'd be able to afford the mortgage. I don't know how I'd be able to take care of these children without his help and support. So I'll just deal with it until they get older. I'll just deal with it to keep this family together. It doesn't even have to be that he's the full breadwinner. It could be, I work my butt off, he works too, but we can only afford this lifestyle if we combine our income. So we'll both struggle. If I leave him, we have to sell the house. He goes to live in an apartment now. I go to live in an apartment now. I have no family in the state. Who's going to help me watch the kids? Finances is a big part of domestic violence, and we see that happening here. Let's keep going.
Fucking like 3 girls.
What 3 girls? What 3 girls? You?
Well, maybe
You
it
and
didn't
you?
matter.
You
It was
and you?
Milan.
Milan? I was flirting with Milan?
And she said, hey, come get your mans.
You're fucking lying.
He's trying to come home with me.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
You're lying. She said, come get your man. That I was trying to hit on Milan. Come on, baby.
Okay.
That doesn't even sound right.
Like, Christian, you're fired.
Fine.
Hopefully, shut up.
You will never see me again. You are the most
good bitch. Motherfucker
I ever met in my life.
I just want to address this because it's a very sensitive topic. Sunshine Country Chicken says, how many women are killed trying to leave abuse? It's not money, honey. I think you totally misconstrue what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there are many different reasons why a victim is forced to stay in these type of relationships. Some of them include money, and that's not negative. That's just a way of life. And I specifically think in this case that he was staying in this relationship for money. But I do not want anybody to misconstrue my words like I'm in some way saying that women only stay in domestic violence relationships because of money. Please, that's horrible. It's horrendous. I've never been in a domestic violence relationship, but I've studied it and I've had to respond to it. And these are the things that victims tell me. Sometimes it's control. Sometimes it's violence. Sometimes it's the abuser. It's not the victim who's money hungry. It's the abuser using money to try and control the victim. So maybe if I wasn't clear, let me be clear now. I'm not saying that the victim is money hungry and they're afraid to leave because of the money. I'm saying that the abuser is using money, using violence, using, religion, using these things to control the victim. It's not any one thing. It could be one of these things. It could be all of these things. We're pro-victim here. So please do not misconstrue my words. This is a very sensitive topic. And I apologize if I was not clear. Let's keep going.
Fuck you, Courtney. Fuck you too. Get the fuck out of here. This isn't even your fucking house.
Yeah, cool.
It's not my house. You're just like my fucking boyfriend. Get the fuck out of here.
Just like your boyfriend?
I can actually get like shit done if you're not here.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, I'll remember that next time.
Get out. No, that's not gonna be the next time. Get the fuck out.
Stop touching
Get
me.
out.
Don't touch me again.
Good thing. Get out, bitch. Get out.
Bitch.
You never loved me. The way you talked, the way that you treated the fucking girls last night, you fucking embarrassed me. I don't want anything to do with you.
I'm embarrassing you guys today. You're really just self-conscious.
Really?
You always talk about, oh, Christian, you like this. I said, what did I tell you before? You're the baddest person in this bitch. No one has anything on you. I tell you this every day. I have text messages that you say, Christian, thank you for the content.
Shut up! But you don't do it the next day!
Why are you screaming? There's people in this house.
Get out, get out, get out, for real.
Yeah,
I never want to see you again.
Cool.
I'm back on mute now. I'm sorry. You guys literally watch real time me getting pimped by my soon to be 18-year-old. Pimping me like I'm sending you my birthday card. And the number she told me was astronomical for clothes. I'm like, oh my God. Y'all just watch me real time. I will have to do it for her though, because I love her. So I will get it for her. All right, let's keep going. All right, so here's the text messages that they shared with each other. And really, really sad stuff. Really, really sad stuff. So this is from Christian to Courtney Clenney. And it says, I couldn't hear a word you were saying. Let's go down here. This is from Christian to Courtney. Just like, I woke up feeling like crap, or feeling like blank, and feeling stupid. Not like stupid as in our relationship, but stupid as in what I told you the other day is love going to kill me. This is crazy. Is love going to kill me? Like, I know both of us have sacrificed a lot for each other, but I can only talk about what I sacrificed. I've sacrificed my pride and my ego sometimes, telling myself how I don't need to win. Hey, just let her have her way. Say sorry right now and mean it, even if she asks you to sincerely or with a threat. Sounds like this guy is definitely a victim of DV. The first thing they take in DV is your pride and your self-worth. They make you feel like your feelings don't matter. The things that you care about aren't important. And you can't be right in a debate or an argument. Everything you say is a problem, is an issue. Let's keep going. I've been there for you plenty of times, more than I can even imagine, more than anybody else I could think of. I've cried with you, cried about you, and cried against you. But at the end of the day, it was all for love, and that is why I'm saying, do you see that my love for you? Do you actually really feel it? Do you actually understand it? Do you even think it is real? I'm going through a lot of this, and I don't do this anymore. I stopped 2 months ago, but I'm going through this while paying for my grandma's hospital bills. Like, imagine that. Like, I honestly feel like blank. My face feels blank. The front and back, I always think about blank, man. Okay, Christian, you took all this why? Because you love her? Okay. Time after time after time after time, I tell you, hey, please, like, you're hurting me. And yes, you'll say, yeah, but then it just repeats. Like, what if the knife sliced my lips and it wasn't sliced by my beard? Okay, buddy? For what? Okay, I'll take care of it, okay? All right. I'm sorry, guys. Busy day today. The kids are definitely needing attention. Let's keep going. Time and time after time, I tell you, hey, please, like, you're hurting me. And yes, you'll say, yeah, but then it just repeats. Like, what if the knife sliced my lip and it wasn't sliced by my beard, my cheek, my eye? That might have happened next time. I pray there is no next time like that. Yeah, I can see that you want to give me physical touch. I see it. And sometimes it's hard to not give it back, but I do. It's just at the same time as you, for real, like this time. Is this saying the right words and doing the right thing for a couple days? And then if I say the wrong thing to you one day, it all goes away. February was the worst month I had so far. Now, does this sound like something a guy who's beating his girlfriend up would write? Big shout out to, let me just save my spot right here. Can I make this? All right, I'll just remember. Real this time. Boom, 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 boom. February was the worst month. We're going to come back to that. I want to thank Jen Mack with a $10 super sticker. Thank you so much, Jen Mack. I appreciate you. Let me see here if there's anybody else who I should be thanking. Nope, just Jen Mac. Thank you for your generosity, Jen Mac. All right. Does this sound like a guy who's beating up his girlfriend? Or does it sound like a guy who's getting beat up by his girlfriend? Sounds like a victim, right? Who said that? Mara Lee, 2512. Sounds like a person that's a victim of some serious abuse. February was the worst month I had so far. I got cheated on. I told you guys, this is where I remember them saying about her cheating on him. I remember, this is probably, I remember things, I don't always remember where I get it from, but it sticks in my head. It's in the mind, it's in my mind's eye. I remember them saying that she cheated on him. This is from his own words. From his own words. I got cheated on. I got called that word again. That word was the N word. She used to use that word when she was mad. She was acting like she was a slave master and he was the house Negro. She could jump his bones anytime she wanted, just like the slave master did back in the old days. And then beat the crap out of him the next moment after that. This is crazy. There's some real weird stuff they was involved with. I got slapped in my stitches that has reopened multiple times and it's not healing fast enough. I gotten kicked out. Memories of my girlfriend and I traveling being thrown away. Apartment that my girlfriend swore to me. I said, regardless of anything, we're not messing this up. We're not messing this up, this apartment. Why is he saying messing this up? Because they got kicked out of other apartments before, ladies and gentlemen. They got kicked out of other apartments because of their volatile relationship. And that's why he's saying she's swearing we're not messing this one up, because they're in a beautiful apartment in the high rise. I understand these high-end apartments, they talk to each other. So it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you get blacklisted, you can't get into these ultra exclusive high-end luxury apartments. So they already screwed up one situation and they said to themselves, we can't screw this one up. Otherwise, we done in Miami. We're going to have to go somewhere else. Keep that in mind. I'm honestly trying to just have a couple things off the chest before therapy because I might need it to let go before therapy. But Courtney, you have sent me to jail. You called the cops on me. You literally threatened me with security, knowing that I have a warrant out because of something that you caused. And I still love you after all that because I knew regardless of what I went through, the first person that I wanted to see was you. Did you pay for my medical bills at Parkland that day after the crescent? No. Did I even tell you how much it was for the ambulance, for the CT scan, for the medication, for the hospital room? No, I didn't tell you. I just handled it on me. Did I ask my girlfriend for $4,000 back? Nah. Just wanted to be next to her after I went through something horrific. But I did. She want to be next to me when I'm going through something. I woke up and I remember what you said the other day. You literally told me that Ashley and Josh were right when you were talking about dinner when Ashley cheers to you. Actually, Josh wasn't with Ashley. He said Christian too. That tells me that you truly believe that. You truly believe that. I'm always getting clowned by you for having less than you. Wow. It's a lesson to all my men out there. You ain't got to make more than your woman, but you better make close to it. We built different. A man make more money than a woman, and it's all good. Women make more money than men. Not all women, but some women can't understand that. They can't handle that. And it's a problem. Let's keep going. Let me stop talking before I get in trouble. Even though I spend like you, especially behind closed doors for you, it hurts that maybe you're kidding, or maybe not when you were saying, I just paid to blank my boyfriend. No, you blank your boyfriend because of the gracious of his heart that he loves you. So what she's talking about is when they make content and he is basically, how do they call themselves? Not an actor, but whatever. There's a word for porn stars when they work. They have a name for themselves. But like I said, a John. Well, that's basically what they're doing, but they have a professional name that they have for themselves when they work. But anyway, so she basically said that when they made content with each other and put it on her website, she had to pay him to do that, which is the right thing to do, I guess. They're not married. It's not like the money's going in one account. It's like, all right, I'm using you for content. I'm making millions of dollars of us doing basically pornography. Here's your cut. So, but she throws that in his face when she says that because they made a lot of content with each other. It's all over the internet. My boyfriend, no blank, you're my boyfriend because of the graces of his heart that he loves you. So what he's saying is, nah, you're not paying me to do that. Yeah, you compensate me, but I'm only doing it because I love you. Because I guess he probably wouldn't do that if it wasn't his girlfriend asking him to do it. Because, I mean, guess what? It does destroy your reputation. You want to get a serious job later, they could find you doing OnlyFans content with your girl. It's not a good look. And even though he didn't want to cry this time, he held back tears if it hurt. So it's not about money. And to tell you the truth, when I say to you honestly, should send me $150K for everything that you have done. And let's not go into every example where I can say, hey, honestly, if I did that and you still wanted to be with me, I will send you that. I'll throw you that amount of on everything, equal up to $150, because half of that is OnlyFans for the videos we made anyways. Like, honestly, damn, she's paying them pretty good. Like, honestly, think to yourself, like, blank, like, I've cut this person's face. I've stabbed him. I called him out of his name to the highest level. She called him the N-word. And he could, if he was an evil person, he could ruin my career. He can go tell the police, go to the courtroom. But no, he won't do that to you because he loves you. Now, the question is, if he won't do that to you, why do you do that to him? I literally was face down in Uptown Dallas handcuffs when people are screaming while you were drunk upstairs and I had to go to jail. Now you're telling me you wouldn't just say, hey, Christian, honestly, here's $150. Please move on. Let's please do life together. Already got therapy set up. I'm going to help you and I'm going to heal you. Take that because you deserve it. It grows if you want to put it into the crypto for the both of us or fix your face, etc. Could you do that? All this stuff is affecting me like two, like you can go out and have fun, right? Now you think you go out and have fun if you have a slash on your chin? Do you think you will be making contact if you had stitches on your face? My God, you literally just had surgery on your shoulder and you're hitting me with your left hand. You literally need surgery or to have a cast on your right finger and you're hitting me with your right hand. Your boyfriend's black. You're calling him that. Your boyfriend isn't dirt. Why are you spitting on him? I'm going to move on when therapy starts, but the question is, are you going to move on? Or are we going to move on in a positive relationship where the beginning it was happy and was loving? You let me know. I just had to text you this because I'm not feeling too hot right now. I don't wake up good and I plan to go to the beach today. So if you want to come, okay, let's go. But I'm just letting you know I'm not the best mood right now and I'm not trying to just fight, just trying to express myself. And I think that's better doing this through text than doing it in your face because maybe my words won't be received right and I don't have time to be expressing what I'm feeling. And if it comes out wrong or in the wrong thing that you don't want to hear at the time, that it becomes an issue, leave it. See you soon. Going to finish my bike ride and workout. Dude is afraid to even talk to her face to face about his feelings because he's afraid she might chop him up or something like that. She ended up killing him. It's crazy. Courtney Clenney, you got to do life in prison. It's just the end of it. Then Courtney responds to him and says, where's my cursor? I can't see it. It's disappearing. Why is it disappearing? There you go. It says, got your text on hold with the passport people. I had a feeling something was wrong this morning. I'll read this fully once I'm off. I love you. So she just brushed him off. He sent her a whole paragraph of a Dear John letter. Or Dear Sally. It can't be Dear John because she's a female. Dear Sally. Dear Johnita. He sent her a whole letter and she just brushes him off. Then I guess let's see if she gives him a little bit more. She says, read the whole thing. Want to give me a couple more hours to finish trying for the passport. Then we could go to the beach together and talk there. I'm sorry you're feeling this way. Just totally brushed him off. Total narcissist. She's a total narcissist. She doesn't care. It's like, yeah, we'll talk about it later. And if I'm in a good mood, maybe I won't beat your ass. That's basically what I read from that statement. And then Christian goes to her and says, love, got your text. And he just liked what she said. And then he hits her back, okay, did they give you a passport? And then she basically dismissed him because now they segue into something totally different that does not deal with the issues that Christian has outlaid in his text message. It's just 100% domestic violence, mind games, spiritual and mental warfare. We're not even talking about the physical warfare, but just the spiritual and the mental warfare that Courtney engaged against Christian. It's very sad. It's sad when it happens to a woman, and it's equally as sad when it happens to a man. And here is a perfect example of a woman engaging in domestic violence. Her response was not yet, at the passport office now. I think we're going to be good. So it's like, don't worry about it. I'm not even dealing with that. I'm flying us to Peru. God knows where they're going. I'm just making that up. So it goes from something so serious to, yeah, we're going to have some fun. We're getting the passports. We're going to have some fun. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it later. That's how that goes. You know, I beat you up, I choke you out, and then I come home with flowers. I break your arm, I break your teeth, and then I come home with you know, a Louis Vuitton bag. And I love you, I'm so sorry. I fix your teeth. I take you to the dentist. They give you brand new chompers. You're looking amazing. You got your Gucci bag. All is well. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's the cycle. That's the cycle. Let's keep going. Very sad stuff here. Very sad stuff. So in this exhibit we have, Christian is going to secretly record Courtney Clenney. These are 3 secret recordings. It's 4 minutes and 55 seconds long. Let's jump into it.
Decide whether or not you're done gaslighting me. Decide whether or not you're done gaslighting me.
I am mad that you told me to come.
Decide right now.
Courtney, that's a fucking threat. I asked you so many times that I don't know, and I apologize. But you hit me.
Shut the fuck up. Don't.
Courtney, I need your help, please. Courtney, I know you care about my head right now.
Nope, the cops are gonna take me to jail.
Then
that's cool. I don't care, Christian.
I'm not
I don't care about you.
Just stop it.
I'm whack, right?
I'm just mad and I don't say that. Just stop it.
Okay, cool.
Hey.
Christian, I honestly, like, I know that, like shit on your head is serious. I told you to leave downstairs. I told you I'm actually not having a good day where I actually literally want to kill you. But you don't take me seriously.
Okay.
And you're gaslighting me for an hour and a half, so I don't honestly feel bad.
Okay, hug me back, okay? That's what I need right now.
I really don't feel anything. Like, I don't want to.
This is so sad. Christian says, okay, hug me back, okay? That's what I read right now. And you know what? He's trying to de-escalate her. He's trying to appeal to her femininity. He's trying to bring her down. But what Christian doesn't understand is that this woman is sick. She can't be brought down. She's a raging alcoholic who, my understanding, actually had treatment for bipolar disorder in the past. Listen to this person trying to bring her down. This is so sad, man. It's really so sad. I always say in this country, we don't take mental health seriously, and I will add that we don't take domestic violence seriously. Nobody should have to deal with this. Not a woman, not a man. Nobody should have to deal with this. There should be more stricter laws for convicted domestic abusers. I know that sometimes the court systems are weaponized and people will feign domestic violence and they're not a victim for custody and kids and blah, 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 blah. But if you're convicted in a court of law of domestic violence, they have the proof, they have whatever proof they need. You should be getting sentences like robbery, like you literally went into a bank with a gun and stole the bank's money. These people are disgusting, they're dangerous. They're disgusting and they're dangerous. But every time that man raises his hand and puts it against his loved one, he should get 5 years in prison. And the same thing goes for every woman who does the same thing to their man. We need tougher laws on these evil people who prey on people who love them. And we need more funding, more awareness for mental health. Maybe if this psychopath was actually getting treatment for her bipolar disorder, maybe she would not have done this to Christian. This is crazy. The man is trying to de-escalate, and it's just not going to work.
I really I don't feel like moving. Like I fucking really don't want to. I don't want to move. You need to go.
Courtney.
You?
Yes, I know you're saying that.
Yeah, I am, when I started off YouTube, I used to talk politics. And I had a rule that we don't moderate on this channel. I'm going to ask that the moderators please block teenagers, because we have people who are victims of domestic violence in this room, and we don't need an ignorant person to be a part of this community, to blame a victim who clearly was suffering under the hands of a tyrant, especially the fact that T. Majors is a female. And we don't have exact numbers on how many men are victims of domestic violence in this country, because culturally men don't typically report it, but we know that women are victims of domestic violence like there's no tomorrow. And the fact that you are a female and you could approach this sensitive topic with that level of ignorance, I don't hate you. I want to pray for you. But this space is not a space for you. We don't condone evil in this space. So I will tell you with the greatest of love and care, my sister in Christ, T. Majors, Satan, get behind me. Let's keep going.
I need to leave my phone. I need to go home. I need to talk to them. I need my phone.
Cece,
Don't touch me!
What is going on? Like, are you gonna get this mad at me when I'm apologizing to you?
No, Christian.
Like, you're thinking I'm doing it on
Drop your high pitch.
Okay, I'm not doing it on purpose.
You touched Sahara. You know damn well the right thing to do is to tell me.
Yes, and I am so sorry.
So shut up and let me slap you, dumbass.
No, you're not gonna slap me.
Give me my phone.
You have your phone.
I don't have it anymore. Find it and charge it.
You hear this? Give me my phone. I don't have your phone. You have it. I don't have it anymore. Find it and charge it. Listen to that dynamic they have. It's a dynamic of power and balance. She is up here, $1.8 million a year, showing her boobies and her butt. He's down here. He's a talent. That's the word I was looking for. They called them talent. He's not her boyfriend. He's her live-in employee. He is her talent. That's it. Where's my phone? I don't have it. Find it and charge it.
Find it and charge it!
I'm sorry, Courtney.
I don't care. Find it and charge it.
Okay, just stop.
Don't talk to me.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, man.
Because I'm telling you I'm sorry.
It's my heart. Find my phone and charge it.
I don't know where your phone is.
And he's looking. He is looking for that phone, and he is looking to charge that phone.
Find it.
Can you help me find it?
I want!
So why?
Find it!
Why are you screaming, man? Not man, but why?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, little bitch.
Yeah,
man.
Bitch,
Yeah, man.
I'm what? Like,
Yeah, because I'm a little man, huh? Shut the fuck up.
All right, real quick. Big shout out to Chief This $10 super chat says, anticipating the trial. Thank you, Strategic, for covering this. DV is a silent pandemic. It needs awareness. DV doesn't discriminate. Males and females are perpetrators. Prayers, Christian. Yeah, man. Thank you so much, Chief This, and you're 100% correct. Big shout out to you for the support to the channel. Let's keep going.
I need to find it because I have to go meet her again.
To go out?
No!
You said she advised you.
Christian, just find my goddamn phone!
I don't have your phone. Can you just
find my goddamn phone!
Cece, can you just please?
Shut up!
Just please.
Shut up, you went to go talk to her without talking.
I didn't go to go.
Yes, you did. You always on your fucking asshole.
Courtney, I was on.
He literally told me about it, and I was like, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, son.
I didn't go to talk to
You are
Aro.
not gonna-
I was.
See, and I will say this, you guys know on my channel, it's never an excuse. It's never an excuse when I say this. I will acknowledge that this is an issue with you, but you can still go rot in hell. It is clear that this woman is mentally ill. It is clear that she lacks impulse control. Maybe in another time and era, they would even say that she's possessed. I see people saying like she's got demonic possession. In another era. You know, I believe in that stuff too, but we'll stick with science. We'll stick with science. Should we stick with science? Put the hat down, strategic. We'll stick with science. Clearly, she's mentally ill. She does not have impulse control. This sounds like she's going through a manic state right now. It definitely sounds like she's bipolar, and right now she's manic. Let's keep going.
Going on a bike ride. Like, what the?
Get off of me!
Fuck me going to talk to Ari? Is this gonna make you act like this?
You literally talked to her without telling me!
Courtney, I was on a bike ride and she passed me and I said hi. You and Courtney are having a live chat. My bad, I forgot to tell you that. That doesn't make you to act and come here. Fuck.
You're
Yes, thank you. Coming from Courtney, thank you.
I want you to get away from me! Get away from me!
He said, "You're an N-word." That crap came from her soul. The ground shook when she said that. "You're an N-word." Ah, get away from me, you N-word. That thing came from her soul, bro. Wow. Oh, boy. Did they? What the?
Oh my God!
Are you guys reading these subtitles? Are you reading these subtitles? Let me go back here. Y'all like, why is he laughing? I don't know. You guys read those subtitles. Read the subtitles now. Whale noises. Hold on, we gotta go back. Oh my God. Zombie noises. Zombie noises. Whale noises. Noises.
I'm sorry.
Those noises.
Okay, you don't need to.
Go find my phone! Go find my phone! Go find my phone!
Oh my God. Noises.
Do you remember the last place you had it, CC?
Terrible.
The last place you had it?
Nope. Find it.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Let's keep going. This is video of them going up to the apartment on the day of the murder. He just turned on his body camera now. Should be getting some audio pretty soon. Wow.
Hello. 31, 31.
Okay, I'm in the officer.
Okay. Sorry, man.
Oh, no, don't worry about it.
I got you.
Appreciate it, thank you. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how you doing? What's going on? How you doing, man? What's up?
She part of the problem? Yeah. We had a domestic dispute.
Okay.
Basically, she lived
Can you please let me into my apartment? Please?
Okay.
Yes. I haven't.
Excuse me, hold on. What's going on?
Okay.
Where's your...
I got to tell you that, you know, I don't know if my opinion will change, but when I initially covered this and I saw some of the body worn camera and stuff like that, I really believe that the Miami-Dade Police Department, I think that's the ones who were involved in this. Am I right or wrong? Mods, you guys kind of like on top of this? Is it Miami-Dade that's doing this investigation? I'll correct myself if I'm wrong, but I believe that they did a terrible job in the way that they initially responded to this. The way that they kept her on scene, the deference that they gave her was like, they definitely gave her the benefit of the doubt that most people would not get under similar circumstances. And I'm not trying to insinuate what people would get that deference or not. I'm not going down that rabbit hole because that's not how I live my life. What I'm saying is, consider the circumstances of what the 911 call is, what was said on the call, the fact that there's just two people there and one of them clearly is the one that stabbed them. They admit it. The way that they treated her was way too sensitive in a way that could have really hurt this case. And I don't like the way some of these detectives spoke to her. I think it was unprofessional, very amateurish, the way that they spoke to her. I don't like the way some of these cops handled her. It came off as also very amateurish, very undertrained, very, how should I say, Keystone Cop style. And one thing that I will say is, I find in a lot of, I like the laws, the tough on crime laws on a lot of down south states, but I also notice, and I don't mean to offend anyone, but I notice that the training is not as good as northern and western police departments for average officers. Like, there's tons of problems that you'll find in the LAPD, the Buffalo PD, the Albany PD, the NYPD, you know, even like the Houston, Texas PD, Austin, Texas PD. Like, these are big departments. Southern, kind of western, southern and northern, the Boston PD. You can find all kinds of problems. But in those type of departments, they get really good training. Really good training on how to deal with these type of cases. And then you look at the way Florida cops handle these cases, it's terrible. We've covered how Florida cops handle sexual assault cases on this spot. I showed y'all a video where a young girl is claiming that her stepfather tried to rape her. She ran away. They're interviewing her about the stepfather trying to rape her right next to the stepfather. And then a neighbor who's a witness said, yo, what are you guys doing? Don't you want to separate them? You've got her right next to the person she's accusing to be an abuser. The cop then went on a diatribe telling her, don't tell me how to do my job. Because she had like a nursing outfit. He's like, do I tell you how to be a nurse? Don't tell me how to be a cop. But he was wrong. The only time they went and arrested that guy is when he started wigging out and spit on the cops. Then the cops finally tackled him and arrested him. They didn't arrest him because the stepdaughter said he tried to sexually assault her. They arrested him because he spit on them. It took for him to get disrespectful with the cops for the cops to now care. But when it was a victim saying, hey, listen, I'm a victim of sexual abuse. My stepdad just tried to rape me. And that's why I ran away. They didn't care. They handled it terribly. And this is an issue they have throughout that state. Excellent laws. Tough on crime. Laws that don't give bad guys the excuse to do more bad things, even though it still happens. They're tough on their crimes, but they have terrible police training. And I don't know if it's because they don't pay no income tax and there's not a lot of money that flies around. The pay is okay. It's not really that good in Florida. It's better than most states, but it's not as good as northern and western states. I don't know what it is. They have terrible cops when it comes to dealing with these type of cases. I know I went on for a long time and I apologize for that. Aki, stop saying that. You know you get on my nerves when you do that. I know. Just relax. We're having a good time here. But I really wanted to get that point in because it's important. It really is important. Let's keep going.
You have a key?
We have.
Ma'am, you don't need to talk to me.
What's going on?
Lying about that.
Where's your key?
I'm in my apartment.
So
I
you got locked
on my
up.
boyfriend.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, where's Where's your ID or anything so you can let him know that you live in the apartment?
In my apartment.
So everything's in your apartment.
It's all under my name. I pay the whole rent. He has never paid a freaking dime of rent. And he somehow made like friends with them down here. I broke up with him. He is like my mom came out. Okay. My mom came out to like help me break up with him, and I just couldn't do it. He slept in my elevator room inside of a couch. I hope that there's a camera. He slept inside of a couch in my elevator room, which is stalking. Because it wasn't supposed to be here. But I never would have called. I never would have called the police because I don't want to do that to him.
You didn't call.
I didn't. Nobody.
I called. You called.
What?
What's going on?
Okay, hold on, man. Let him talk.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The front desk personnel, this young lady, I was actually, with the other guy.
I'm kind of confused. Like, is this way after he's like dead and they like pulled him away? Like, I don't know what's happening here. I'm a little confused. AB, can you like help me out in the chat? If you want to do it in a private chat, you just want to do it in this chat. Help me out. Oh, this is 2 nights before the murder. Okay, so I apologize on that. This is 2 nights before the murder. Because I'm like, why are we just sitting here like this? Because I was about to go crazy on Courtney that her demeanor is not of somebody who just stabbed her boyfriend. So this is 2 nights before the murder. Let's keep going.
We were walking around. We came back. She informed us that...
Who's she?
The front desk personnel. Okay. She informed us that Miss Courtney, her boyfriend, was trying to get into the elevator with her, but she had her hands out like this.
Okay.
And she had her hands out like this, and she was like, "Oh no, don't come inside the elevator."
Okay.
So initially, me and him, we went upstairs because he was down here for a long period of time. So we engaged in a conversation with her. We spoke to her. We said, "Do you want him to come up because he can't lounge in the lobby area because you know why? Because he's been just laying around on the couch and everything else, and some of the residents was feeling like, you know, why is he here and everything else."
Okay.
So we asked her, I said, "Do you want him to leave the property?" She said no, she don't want him to.
I did not say that. I said yes.
Hold on.
No, but
Hold on. He's talking. Then you talk.
Let him speak.
Let him speak.
All right, so my critique of whether they handle it right or wrong is not for this. It's for the actual murder. I don't know what these cops did. They may have did an excellent job, and I like the fact that they're kind of like stopping, but still, this is bad training because even though this guy is not a part of a domestic issue, he's a witness. You want to separate them so you don't get this kind of issue. You got 2 cops here. You guys don't both need to hear the same thing at the same time. That's why you confer with each other. So this guy right here, you're closest to her, take her to where those billboards are in the back. So take her back there where those billboards are. Or, you know, so you're still in line of sight with your partner in case she just wigs out, tries to stab you or fight you. Your partner could come over to help you. And then this guy right here, he stays right here and talks to the front desk guy. They're not that far apart, but that's what you're supposed to do. You don't talk to these people right in the same vicinity because then you get this match. You get a screaming match where people want to correct the record and no, that's not what happened. This is what happened. It's 101 training that you're supposed to get on how to deal with disputes. Let's keep going.
Turn. Your turn. We were quiet when you were speaking. Why not?
She said.
Oh, and I just noticed there's 3 cops there. There's 3 of them. You know, I'm not even noticing that I'm watching a cop's body camera. There's 3 cops. Separate these people.
No.
Hold on.
Okay, you'll defend yourself once he's done.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk over each other. That's not what civilized people do.
She said
one first, then the other one.
I said, "Are you for sure?" Okay. She said, "Yes, I want him to leave the property." I said, "Are you certain for sure? Do you want him to leave?" "Oh, no." I said, "So I'm going to call the police because he's causing a nuisance in the lobby area. Because he can't be in a common area. Unless he's going to be in your apartment, that's totally different, you know." So somehow she locked herself out of the door. So we had to come back down here to go retrieve the key. We get down here to the lobby area. Her boyfriend comes charging towards her, and we actually try to get in the middle of it. So I told Artisha to go get the key so she can go back into her unit. The boyfriend actually came after her, and Paul was walking towards there. And then I just said, you know, enough is enough. Police need to be called. She said she don't want police to be called. But when it's in a common area and something happened like that, my safety is the residents first. We had residents out here, you know, filming and all this stuff going on in the lobby area and causing the nuisance. So I called because based on we still have them walking around the property and we need to have him removed. Last time we saw him, he was on the ground level.
Okay.
So
Just let me know.
All right, so basically, I just wanted you guys to get a kind of feel of like the type of chaos that they were kind of going through while living in this very luxury building. So now we're going to go ahead and jump into the actual murder itself. Okay. We got a lot of exhibits. I didn't think I was going to get through all of them, but I'm just going to get through everything and just going to do one video instead of a part 1 and a part 2. After this, I got to go to Walmart and do some shopping. So let's do it. This is the day of the actual stabbing. We go fast forward.
Hey, close the ballet down. Put a red rope over here.
Ma'am, we're all right. Just made contact with front desk here. They're escorting us to the apartment.
It's really bad. It's really bad. It looks like it's crime scene.
Anybody up there? You were up there?
Yeah, security's there with 2 residents. It's the female girl. Police has came 5 times. She went to commit suicide 5 different times. They were punching each other 5 different times. And until this day, it's this bad. She's unconscious, full of blood. I have the pictures here.
Oh my God. This guy is definitely going to be a witness in the case, and I hope you're getting what he's saying. 5 times she tried to commit suicide or threatened to do it. 5 times they were fighting each other, and it's really bad. It's a crime scene out there, and I got the pictures.
She's crying for help. He's unconscious completely. Was that he did? We're on the way.
Fire rescue.
Hey, reverse fire rescue. That's what videos are like. So give him the room number.
Police is here. We're here to
We gotta move the car. We shouldn't leave our car there blocking for fire rescue.
For rescue. Tell them about your rescue to come to the ballet.
Quédate aquí, que aquí estoy con la policía. Deme 20 minutos, bye. 20 minutos, que esto. Bye. Sorry, my ride was here. But this is more important. Yeah, man.
They got this is like a multi-million-dollar building, and they got a project elevator. And who grew up in the projects here? Where you press the elevator button and it takes 20 minutes for the elevator to come down. 20, 30 minutes for the elevator to come down. They got the project elevator. This dude is dying and they can't even get upstairs.
The dog is full of blood.
You're full of blood?
Room number 2201?
Yeah, right here.
2201?
Yeah, the elevator is full of blood. My friend, go to the service. Yeah.
Can it be any slower? Wow.
Yeah. Echa para acá. No,
even the cop said, yo, could the elevator be any slower? Yeah, this is a very slow elevator.
32, en la 32, entre la 32 y la 31, donde nosotros hacemos parking walk, donde está el restaurant.
Nobody was in it. Nobody was in the elevator.
This elevator, we might have to shut it down.
Yeah.
So it's
522, we're going up. You have someone out there?
We're there 10 seconds. 10 seconds. We're on the 15th floor.
Who's screaming?
Security.
Why are they screaming? Are they fighting?
No, he's unconscious, and
he's screaming because somebody's dying right in front of him. It's a good question. I'm not saying that the cop asks a bad question. He wants to know what is he arriving to, so that's not a bad question. But he's screaming because this guy is dying right in front of him.
I don't know if it's a stabbing or something. Oh, we're close.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Here's something, man. We're going up the elevator.
Tiene que usar el servicio.
About the supervisor.
Just make sure nobody passes by elevator 1. We're going to be completely closing the elevator.
We have 2 more people coming up, including fire rescue. Okay, so if you can help us with the elevator access.
We're going to help you with everything. We're here until the thing ends.
Okay, hold on.
We're here. Right here. Police are here. Hey, come on. Come here. Get out of there.
Oh, so the elevator opens up right into the apartment. This was definitely a very expensive, swanky place. These elevators open up right into the apartment. Wow.
Get up. Run. right now.
Baby, wake up. Wake up.
What's in your Courtney?
Courtney. Just keep him sitting up.
Courtney, listen to me. Get up. Get up. Come on. You gotta get the dogs in.
Okay.
Get up.
Please don't. Please
listen. Get him up. Get up right now. You can drop him on the floor. I'll help him out. Get up.
Oh, no. No, I can't. I can't let this. Okay.
Good. All right, that's good. Get her in handcuffs. Let's kind of figure out what's going on here. She's bloody in a brawl. It's bananas. This is a madhouse right now. Freaking Pomeranian fucking screaming all over the place. This is crazy.
Guys,
relax.
I've never seen this, by the way. I've seen pieces of it because at the time the full video wasn't released, but we just got pieces from like Law and Crime. It's the first time when I'm watching the actual full video.
No, guys.
Relax.
She's covered in blood. She's got so much blood on her. Her hair is matted because of the blood. Look at her arms. Her arms is covered in blood. That's not like pain or she didn't bruise her arms. That's blood drenching her arms. It's crazy.
What's going on? Hey, you good? What do you have?
Relax.
Where are you getting from? Please. Yo.
Guys, please.
Relax. Sit down.
Here. Okay.
Sit down.
Oh my God. Look at the ends of her. The ends, even her breasts are covered in blood. Look at the ends of her hair. It's terrible. Like the end of her hair is red. It's not blonde. It's completely red. This was a madhouse.
Okay. Baby, come here. Just sit down. Please, just make sure he's okay.
They're gonna be okay.
Okay. Jesse, come here, baby.
Stay right there.
Come on, boys. Come on, sit down.
Francis.
Dime.
Advice fire rescue. He's not breathing.
Oh my God.
Grab this radio. No, grab that radio.
Come here.
What happened, bro? For 5 to 4.
Oh my God. Can I just like rinse off?
No. Oh.
I'm covered in blood. I'm covered in my boyfriend's
Miami, we're gonna need fire rescue. Immediately, we have an unresponded male. The apartment's full of blood.
So I've been in these apartments before that like go straight into the apartment from the elevator. They're very claustrophobic to me because they usually have like an emergency exit stairway, but they're very claustrophobic because it's like, what am I supposed to do? I could tell you a story probably in a Patreon because it'll take too long to tell you here of me responding to one of these situations. It was very scary being in that elevator, and it really doesn't leave you with a lot of options if that person opens the door and they have a weapon. Very scary. We'll talk about it on the Patreon or something like that. But I don't like these type of apartments. I don't like it at all. Let's keep going.
The other. Thank you, man.
Baby, come here. Okay. Guys, come here. Hey, look.
What?
How old is he?
How old is he?
He's 27. He's about to turn 28 in like 2 weeks.
27 years old.
We have his birthday planned for Barcelona.
Come on, stay here. Come back.
Get the dog out, man.
Hey,
Come here.
what's the dog's name?
Come here.
The other one. Ranger.
Come here.
Ranger, over here.
Come on.
Oye, que tú quieres que vaya con el perro, bro. No me grites más. No puedo hacer nada. Relájate.
Step out.
Ranger, let's go.
Ranger, step out.
You swear.
Ranger,
Come on, Ranger. Out.
let's go. Ranger.
Ranger.
Baby, come here. Come on. Ranger, come on.
Ranger.
Hey, it's like his dad. So he's.
Ranger, come here.
Okay, Ranger, let's go.
Ranger, out.
Ranger, come on, babe. Hey, it's like his dad.
What the fuck?
I'm not going in. I'm not going in.
Doesn't matter. You stay right here.
Okay. Ranger, come on, babe.
Ranger.
I was saying it's like his dad. They're obsessed with each other. He's worried about him.
Ranger.
Hey, is he okay?
Hey, man, what's his name?
Jesse,
over here. Ranger, come on.
Hey, is he okay?
Come on. Come on, Ranger.
Go, Ranger.
You're okay, Ranger. Sit.
Please. Okay, boys. Sit.
Shh. You're okay.
With Ranger, it's like that's his dad.
You're okay,
Jesse's
Ranger.
my boy.
Okay, you're okay, Ranger.
So they're worried about him. And I'm worried about him.
Well, I can't say it out loud because I will get destroyed by 90% of this chat. But I'm not a dog person, so the comment that Chief Tiss made is like exactly what I'm thinking right now. Like, I do not like dogs. I'm allergic to them. I was attacked by a dog when I was young. Chief, I'm with you 1000%, but we're going to keep that between me and you because there's a lot of dog lovers inside this chat. Let's keep going.
What is going on?
The only one is right here.
Okay. I was
Ranger.
really scared. I just think I didn't. I'm covered in blood from holding.
Dime.
Ask her what happened. I only see a wound to the shoulder. That's all I see. What happened to him?
Ranger. Ranger.
Courtney.
Oye.
Yes.
No preguntes nada.
I called my mom because I was getting scared.
Okay.
Was,
Ranger. Hey.
Come back.
Ranger. Over here.
Ranger, come here.
Come on, Ranger.
Ranger, baby.
That's
Ranger,
okay. That's okay. Stay there.
Ranger, come on, baby.
Let him do.
Ranger, he doesn't want to leave him. He doesn't.
That's
want
fine.
to leave him.
As long as he's not going over there, leave him there.
Guys. I really don't care. Like if you like anybody takes like in for anything. I just want to make sure that he's gonna be okay. Please, like, tell me what's going on. I'm looking you I'm looking you in the eyes, girl. Like, please tell me if he's okay. Can I please stand up and see?
Yeah, listen, I agree on what VT is saying. I'm not saying that we should just leave the dog there. What I'm saying is I would just grab that dog and throw it in the cage. Like all this, come here, Ranger, all that stuff. And get the dog, throw that thing in the cage, lock the cage, and then but you definitely can't have the dog roaming. VT is 100% correct. It's a crime scene. And the dog is getting in the way. But I would just grab the dog up, throw it. All this, come here, Ranger, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
No, ma'am.
Like if it was your fucking wife.
No, ma'am.
Ranger, please.
Ranger. Ranger.
Please tell me he's gonna be okay. Come here, buddy. I'm so scared.
Jesse.
I'm so scared. Jesse, Ranger, baby, just sit next to me.
Stay. Good boy.
Just sit next.
Ranger.
It's okay.
Stay right here.
Sit down.
Stay. Right there. Stay. Sit down. Good boy.
There you go.
Good boy. Hey. Jess.
What are these people?
Cuidado. Bueno.
Boys, come here.
Leave that door open.
These people are in the elevator.
Which elevator? This elevator. Go down.
They open on the other side, bro.
Oh my God.
Hey, JC.
Stay.
Hey, Danny, can you stay up here, please?
I'm gonna get permitted.
Ranger.
Danny, I need you.
Wait.
Jesse.
Keep this open.
Jesse. Ranger.
They won't tell me if my boy.
Ranger.
Guys, please tell me what's going on.
Ranger.
Come on, like there's
Ranger.
I was scared. Please tell me if he's okay.
Jesse.
Hey, if I get up and look, am I getting in trouble?
No.
Okay, you said I'm not gonna get
No, you can't get up.
I mean, look at her face. Like, what was she doing? Was she just like rubbing her face in his freaking body? Like, what was that? Like, I get it, the arms and all that, but look at her. It looks like she just, but you know what? He probably was squirting all over the place, to be honest with you. She's like right next to him and she's nuts. So like, she's not even noticing that she's getting drenched. Like that artery, blood is pumping at a high pressure because that goes to your arm. And so cutting that artery, you just got, every time that heart beats, it's just squirting everywhere. I get it. Disregard everything I said. This guy was throwing blood everywhere because of the particular artery that she hit. Insane. Look at her. It's like a horror movie, like we're watching Saw or something like, or I Know What You Did Last Summer or something. Scream. Yeah. It's a horror movie. Look at her.
Stay right there.
Are you married?
You stay right there. You stay right there.
Are you married? Why? I mean, I'm not. She's not gonna say, "Oh, I think you're handsome." She's gonna say, "What if it was your wife or something like that?" I already know what she's gonna say. What if that was your wife? You'd want to know what's going on. Watch.
I'm covered in his blood because I'm trying to save
I understand
him. I'm trying to save him.
I understand that.
And if I don't, you'll can't. Then what will I do with
All
my
right.
I need him. He's like my other half.
Dime. Huh?
Boys, come here. Boys, Jesse, come here. Just baby, sit down.
Close.
Ranger.
All right, so it looks like what I saw was, I think, the detective talking to her. So I think these guys are doing the best they can with what they have. I have no qualms with how these guys are handling this situation. Of course, in hindsight, you can always do things better. But when I talked about how badly they handled it, I think it's when the detectives come on the scene. Like, those detectives are terrible, but these cops are doing the best they can. And one is with the suspect, trying to keep her secure and away from the crime scene. The whole place is a crime scene, but you know what I'm saying. And the other one is trying his best to work on and stabilize Christian while the ambulance is coming. They're doing a good job so far.
Back, Ranger, back.
Listen to me, bro. You're good. Stay there.
Get back, Ranger.
Stay there, boss.
Pónselo adelante. Pónselo adelante.
Ranger,
Stay there, boss. You're good. Listen to me.
Ranger, come back.
Stop moving, boss. Stop moving, boss. Hey, fire rescue's here to help you out. Relax, boss. Hey, you're bleeding a lot from here, man.
Ranger, come back.
Hey,
Relax, man.
what's his name?
What is his name?
What's his name?
What is his name?
Listen to me, boss. Stay there.
What's his name?
Christian.
Christian, relax. Relax, Christian.
Come back, guys. Come back.
Ranger, Jesse.
You know when people are gonna go because of the death throes, they're like, when you hear that, you know it's like, damn, man, we on that fence, man. We on that precipice where you probably not gonna make it. When you start hearing those moans, it's the moans of death, man. I've heard those moans a lot in my life. You hear those moans, you know it's we're getting there. Listen to Christian. He's getting there.
Ranger.
Jesse, come here.
Ranger, that way. Ranger, go. Go, Ranger.
Come back.
Right now, yeah, don't worry. They're helping you. So just sit down. Don't move, okay?
Oh my god.
Like you're soothing yourself. It's you're soothing yourself. I think it is. It's you're soothing yourself, you know? You're comforting yourself, you know? Came into this world alone, you're going to leave alone. You're comforting yourself as you transition. It's really sad.
Christian, relax.
Boss, take it easy, man. Hey, we're here to help you out.
Christian, relax. All right. Watch out.
He's alive. He's alive.
Yeah, he's moving.
Is this his self-inflicted? Or
No, we haven't
The
asked.
shoulder is really deep.
Okay, we haven't asked.
Wait, he's coughing. Quick clot. Yeah, the shoulder.
Hey, watch this dog. Watch this dog. He's gonna bite. If you guys can get him over there.
This dog will bite?
Yeah, it's his dog. So.
Hey, relax, man. Relax, boss. Hey, relax.
Hey, Christian. Oh, Christian.
Oh, shit. Come on, guys. Nearly quick clot.
Christian.
Yeah, quick clot. Quick clot.
Ranger, move.
What do you need? Quick clot?
Yeah.
Here you go. Quick clot. Quick clot.
It's too small for quick clot.
Too small?
It's too small.
What do you need? What do you need?
Wipe it down. Give me some 4x4s.
4x4s?
Alright, we gotta put him on that clock. Yeah.
He needs surgery. They got to go in there. They got to clamp that artery. They got to stop the blood coming out that artery. They give him more blood, and then they got to try and reconnect that artery so he doesn't lose that arm. That's what they got to do. Look at that, Dr. Strategic. Spoke like I done did that 1,000 times, man. Like, yeah, you know, nothing. You know what we do, Dr. Strategic. Nah, he needs surgery, but like, you know, they got to stabilize him. They can't just carry him out. He's just gonna die along the way. They got to stop the bleeding. Got to stabilize him. Oh.
Hey, make some space for the door and let's get him out.
Got you. Hey, put this over there.
Is he under arrest?
We don't know what we have, but he has to go somewhere. No, but he started moving, so we don't know if.
Let me make some room for the stretch and all this stuff. Let me get this in this side, yeah.
So they put handcuffs on him? That's stupid. Why would you put handcuffs on him? Even if it's self-inflicted, like, you don't put handcuffs on people who have killed themselves, who are trying to kill themselves. Like in that manner, like in this state. Like if they're trying to, and they're violent, maybe you put handcuffs, but he's stabbed and he's dying. You don't know if he did anything. Why would you put handcuffs on him? I hope they didn't put handcuffs on him. I pray to God they didn't put handcuffs on him. Let's keep going.
Yeah. I don't see anything else, but.
So they did cuff him? That's crazy. Why would you cuff him for? That doesn't make it's totally reasonable that you cuff the person who's covered with his blood, but you cuff the victim who's fighting for his life. You move his arm in a way that could possibly exacerbate the laceration that he's bleeding to death from. That's crazy. That is insane. You put handcuffs on him knowing that he has a wound that he's bleeding to death from. Wow. And you did not come on a scene where he engaged you with a knife or he shot at you. Those are different circumstances. You don't know what you have. And he's dying in front of you and you put him in handcuffs. Amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely amazing. Another example of superb policing in the state of Florida. You get what you pay for, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, we gonna shoot him?
Yeah, one.
1, 2. Oh, I got another one.
This is gonna turn into a traumatic arrest, so let's go.
All right. We got it all ready here.
Yeah, it's ready. It's ready. We carry it.
Hey, can you put my pad on the stretcher?
You have multiple or?
Second of all, you got a knife victim. Why is there only 2 cops there? Why didn't they call for an additional? So that these 2 cops could be free to both work on this guy to start shutting down this scene. Like, where's the additional cops? They called for rescue, but where's the others? If this happened in my department, you'd have like 20 cops there at this point. There's stuff for them to actually do. Your backup is a hotel security lady who's afraid of getting bit by the dog. He's like, the dog might bite. She's like, huh, it might bite me? Oh my God, it might bite me. Are you serious? Lord of mercy. Let's keep going.
Just gotta get dirty, man.
Give it to me. Got it right here.
We gotta take these cuffs off.
Yeah, we need the
Can we get these cuffs off? You don't have
I mean,
you have the key?
I have the key, yeah, but I didn't want him fighting. So
We need the.
He didn't give you any indication he was fighting, you dumb idiot. He didn't give you any indication he was fighting. For what we know and what we saw, Christian was not a violent person. He did not give you any indication he was going to fight anybody. He's dying, bro. That's all he was doing. Just dying.
Save him.
I understand that.
Even they're fucking yelling at him like, take it off so we can save him. Look at this. Listen to this.
Hey, we gonna shoot him?
Yeah, one.
Listen, we don't always get the brightest to do this job. We don't always get the brightest people to do this job. Listen to this interaction between the EMTs and the police officer.
1, 2. Oh, I got another one.
This is gonna turn into a traumatic arrest, so let's go.
All right. We got it all ready here.
Yeah, it's ready. It's ready. We carry it.
Hey, can you put my pad on the stretcher?
You have multiple or? Just gotta get dirty, man.
Give it to me. Got it right here.
We gotta take these cuffs off.
Yeah, we need the
Can we get these cuffs off? You don't have
I mean,
you have the key?
I have the key, yeah, but I didn't want him fighting. So
We need to save him.
I understand that. Yeah.
We need to cut off.
I'll do.
Okay, you got it.
Can we get these cuffs off so we can save his life? I didn't want him fighting me. So I handcuffed him to Jesus. This dude is dying, bro. You handcuffed him to Jesus. That's what you did. You just made it worse. You handcuffed him to Jesus. That's what you did. Because when you was doing all that machinations, what you should have been doing was putting pressure on his arm. I don't know if that's going to help, but it's something. You could have put some pressure on his arm, but instead you stretched his arm back. What happens? For all the people who are watching this live stream right now, I want you to put your hands behind your back and see what it does to your chest, what it does to your shoulder. His arm should be compressed like this and pushing down on that wound. But what you did was you stretched his arm back. You further messed with that artery, split it apart even more probably. You split that wound apart. You made the wound bigger because you split it. You put his arm behind his back. He's a diesel guy. He's tight. He doesn't have a lot of leeway in his skin. He's tight. He's fit. You split his, I guarantee you putting his arm behind his back made that wound even wider. It made it even wider. And then when they say, all right, so that was your decision. I'm not there. You're there. Your tactical decision was, I don't know if this guy is violent or not. I'm going to put him in handcuffs. Okay, far be it for me to question you who are on the scene right now. But can I not critique that when they say, hey, we're all here now, you have tons of people here who will assist you, because EMTs and firefighters, they'll assist you if the person want to fight you. Is it fair for me as a detective to say, it's inappropriate that they say, hey, can we get these handcuffs off? And you go, oh, well, I handcuffed them because I didn't want them to fight me. Oh, do I really have to take these cuffs off? Jesus, Lord of mercy. Let's keep going.
You got another sheet?
Yeah, I got one.
I'm trying to see if we got anything else.
On the back?
Check the back real quick. Emma, can you see? Dan?
No, nothing else on the back.
Nothing else on the back?
Nothing.
Okay.
All right. There we go.
Yeah, throw it on the ground. Throw it on the ground. Yeah.
Over there, right?
Yeah.
Ma'am. Yeah, drag him this way. The dog is gone already.
The dogs are secured?
Dog is gone. Yeah, the dog is outside already.
All right.
So he's taking that.
You have more of those?
No, this is the only ones I had in my back pocket.
He's altered then. Because he's taking that, he's not flinching at all.
He's unresponsive.
Okay. He just went, but he wasn't responsive a moment ago.
No, he was moving, but he wasn't responding to any questions.
He's about to.
Okay. There we go. I got all the room that we need. Come on.
Let's drag him out.
All right.
Cap, you get that, Mark?
I got it all.
You good there?
Yeah, so.
Yeah, let's drag him out.
Drag. You need a lift. Just drag. And drag this way.
Cap, can you grab our MRI?
I got it all.
You want to help him out, buddy? I'm not going to see EMTs dragging a person, and I'm not going to help them lift the person. You know how many people I help lift to get on gurneys to save their life? You want to do anything other than just stand there? Huh, Flavio? What are you, a cop model or something? America's top cop model? Like, do something, bro. Because you haven't done much. He didn't do anything. He didn't put, he goes on a stabbing scene without any type of med bag or anything like that. Like, you got to have your quick clot or something if you go on a stabbing scene. All right, I'm not saying you coming in with a bag like you an EMT. I'm coming on a stabbing scene. My priority is to have my gun, my tactical awareness, but I'm going to have some quick clot on me or something. Chest seal and a quick clot. They give it to us. They say, carry this, because they know you might need it. You might need it for yourself. You might need it for somebody else. So basically, all he did that entire time was just handcuff Christian and say, you going to be all right. Are you there? What's your name? Are you okay? You going to be all right. Help is on the way. That's all he did. That's literally the extent of what that guy did this entire time when he was alone with Christian. That's it. Make it make sense.
Right here.
Go ahead, take your seat. Go.
Want me to help you with that? Want me to help you with that?
Oh, and excuse me. And yell at the dog. What's the dog name? General or something? Colonel? Colonel! General! Paco! Navy SEAL! No, I think it's Ranger. Ranger! That's it.
I mean, that's the only thing.
Get your phone away. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Get out.
Go. We got a lot of people? Yeah, it don't matter.
He comes first.
Somebody said sue the EMTs. The EMTs did a great job. They didn't do nothing wrong. The EMTs is the last person you should sue. Definitely, you could think about the police as well. But the EMTs did a good job, unless they're going to do something else that I won't like.
I got here. Okay? We've been the one helping him out.
That's my handcuffs. We took it away. We took it off of him. Let me get on. Let me grab him. Let me grab him. I don't know. It's empty that way.
First of all, you got a crime scene here, buddy. Y'all need to lock this thing down. The body is gone. So now there's no reason to walk around this place. There's no reason to walk around this place. The only thing you should do is seal this off. If you think other people are going to have access, get that weapon, put it in a bag, but start clearing that seat. Just leave it the way it's at. Just clear everybody out. Hotel security, Courtney Clenney, everybody got to go. Lock this place down. That's it. That's the only thing they should be doing right now. Sealing off this crime scene. Instead, they walking around taking a tour of her claustrophobic hoarder's light apartment. Place is cluttered just like her brain. But that's not what they doing. They taking a walk.
Yeah. Yep.
Why is Courtney still up there? I don't know. Why is Courtney not going down the stairs? Or they only on the 15th floor. Walk her down the stairs or take the elevator, whatever. Why is she still there? I don't know. Sitting there handcuffed. I don't know. She should be in the patrol car going to the precinct right now. You have every right to detain her. You don't know what the hell she did. You don't know what the hell happened there. You are detaining her trying to figure out what's going on. She should be out of that crime scene. That place should be locked down. I don't know what's happening here.
Ranger. Back. Come on, Ranger. Come on, Ranger. Come on, Ranger. Ranger. Come on.
Nobody grabbed the dog. Dog about to piss all over the place. I mean, about to piss all over the evidence. Come on, Ranger.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Sit right there.
Good boy, Ranger.
No, we need those for the canine. Let me go down.
All right.
Just make sure nobody's coming up this elevator anymore. Once no, you're going down? Okay. Okay, elevator shut down.
Sure.
Unfortunately. You okay, Ranger? You okay? You okay, Ranger? You okay? You okay, Ranger? You okay?
All right, so this is an hour and 37 minutes. We're definitely not going to be here that long. We're already at an hour and 42 minutes on this show. It's going to end up probably being like close to a 2-hour show by the time we're done. I just want to fast forward. I mean, this is just insane. Look at this. These cops are contaminating their crime scene. They're picking up clothing. They're touching stuff. This is bananas. This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You know, I think they want to get her a shirt. First of all, this is Miami. Women walk around all the time with bras and bikinis and G-strings on the streets. The last thing we need to worry about is that you got a bra on. Of course, give her dignity, fix her breasts because one of them were exposed. Maybe you want to unhandcuff her for a second with one hand, let her fix it, or get a female officer to put her breast back in the bra. Of course. We don't want to treat her with no dignity and respect. It's not what we do. But it would not be the first or the last time that somebody got arrested in a bikini or in a bra. My concern would not be contaminating the crime scene in order to get her a shirt. Police precincts and police stations and barracks, whatever you call wherever you work at, sheriff departments, they always have extra clothing. It would be a short trip from her to go from this high rise to the police station where they could give her a clean sweater, sweatshirt, hoodie to put on. These dudes are contaminating the crime scene to get her clothing, I presume. Look at this. They're walking all over the crime scene. Why? They're enjoying the view. This is crazy. It's nuts. It's nuts. Let's keep going. Let me acknowledge this highlighted message. Rudy and Son says, does anyone view these body cams and school the cops for the errors? They do. They do if they care. I don't know if they reviewed it and say, all right, let's give you some extra training or whatever. The problem is that you should have the training before these situations happen so that you don't have the mistakes that were clearly made in this case, mistakes that the defense tried to use against the prosecution in order to drop the charges. You just made your prosecutor's job much harder because your prosecutor now has to overcome the errors that you produce in a case because of bad first responding policing. Here's what it is. Let's keep going. All right, let's keep going.
Tenías que haberte ido ahí, bro.
So it just took me 5 seconds. I just lost you guys. Y cuando vine aquí, I was like, ¿qué vaina?
31, 31, in between 31 and 32.
Oh, no. I'm here with Honest. Almost like...
Oh, in this building, yeah.
First of all,
yeah.
I don't know if he forgot his body-worn cameras on, but I would have turned mine off by now. You're not going to get me in the bathroom washing my hands and all that stuff. But anyway, let's keep going. I think they're talking stuff that they redacted. Is Courtney still there all this time? Oh my God. She's still there all this time. Are you kidding me? She's just sitting there in handcuffs this entire time. I mean, is that even constitutional that you could just have somebody sitting in handcuffs all that time? Did they let her take a shower? I don't know. I skipped a lot. Did they allow her to take a shower? They did not. If they allow her to take a shower, this is over. I'm not even covering this case. I'm done. Okay, somebody said no. Good. Okay, don't mess with me like that. I was about to channel some inner Courtney Clenney and just like throw this whole computer across the room, break all these screens, start bashing this camera. I'm done with YouTube. I just quit YouTube right now. It's over. It's done. I was about to go crazy if they let her take a shower. No, but still, they just have her sitting there. They literally just have her sitting there this whole time in handcuffs on the floor while they talking like, yeah, I got lost. I didn't. And the guy goes, 31, 31. That's between 31 and 32. Like you got lost. We were right in the middle. This other guy, yeah, I came here multiple times. Like they talking all this stuff like she doesn't exist. Like she's not sitting there this whole time. Why didn't they bring her to the precinct? Why didn't they do that? Why did they just have her sitting there? It's crazy. Bananas. And here comes the detective now.
42568.
Yeah. Please get a video
I know.
Yeah, we get calls like this all the time. They call, we have a different policy than these folks, obviously. This is Miami. They have their own policy. I don't even work in Florida. When I come on a scene and uniform officers are already there and they've placed somebody under arrest or detained somebody, this is called an enhancement. This is not my arrest because I've not done an investigation on it. This is their arrest because they came on the scene and they witnessed the crime. This is a little different, so it probably wouldn't be an enhancement because you got self-defense and stuff like that and it's a homicide or whatever. But the first thing I would say, like when I get the call, like, all right, so what's the scene? Where's the victim? The victim is in the hospital. Okay. The first place I want to go is to the hospital to speak to the victim if I can. Now, this is a homicide, so it's a little bit different. My victims are alive. They're victims of SA. They usually are alive and breathing, and they usually are able to communicate. But I'd want to go to the hospital to see if I can get a statement from Christian, because you don't know if Christian might pass away due to his injuries. And we've seen time and time again, the victims have last words, and their last words is to give that testimony that's going to convict their killer. They're speaking from the grave, basically. They're saying, who did this to you? Courtney did it. Why did she do it? I don't know. I didn't do anything. She just stabbed me out of nowhere. And then they're gone. And then we at least have that statement that we can say, this is what the victim says before they passed away. So I want to go to the hospital first. The crime scene is locked down. I don't need to go there first. The first thing I say, well, where's the suspect? We got him in custody. Take the suspect back to the station house. have crime scene report to the scene, and have a different detail of crime scene report to the station house so we could get photographs of the subject. After I goes to the hospital, if I go to the hospital and they're like, sorry, he can't talk, he's intubated, he's in a coma, or he's dead, where am I going next? I'm going to the station. Nope, I'm going to the crime scene next. The subject is safe in the station house. I don't want to talk to them yet. I'm going to the crime scene. I want to survey that crime scene. What do we got going on there? And then lastly, after I speak to the witnesses, I knock on the doors of the neighbors. I speak to the responding officers. I speak to the hotel people. I see pictures of the crime scene. I'm talking to the crime scene people. We're collecting evidence. We're kind of like getting the story together. This for like fast moving stuff like this. Then I want to go talk to the subject. Then I want to talk to her. This is like for these type of situations that are moving so fast that you don't have time to slow it down and like do the thorough investigation you normally want to do, which is like get the video and all that extra stuff. This is happening so fast. I at least want to have as much information as possible before I sit down and talk to Courtney Clenney. Before I sit and I talk to this woman, I want information. I have my colleagues in the office. I run this apartment, run this number. How many times have we had contact with them? I'm already going to have those domestic violence reports. At least that's what we do in our state. Anytime there's contact for domestic violence, I'm getting a domestic violence report. I want to read those domestic violence reports. I want to see what is their interaction. What have they done with each other? What is our interaction with them from a law enforcement perspective? Is there ongoing abuse? Who is the aggressor in the abuse? Is it Courtney or is it Christian? These are the things I want to know before I sit down and talk to Courtney. I don't know if they did any of these things. Let's keep going.
Rodriguez. Yeah. 41224. 41224.
So I have their number on my phone.
What's your idea? 454 08. Yeah.
And again, I mean, as long as
45524. Yeah.
That's the thing, the dogs are going to go the pound.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry to say it, man, but it does look like, you know, and listen, I don't do the race thing. I don't. I think it's disgusting that everything is about race. This is not me. If you're mad at me for saying that, that's your business. But I do think that this is an instance where it seemed like the big black man had to be the problem. Honestly to God, I think this is one of those instances where it's like, oh my God, big black man, very pretty, fake breast white woman. Oh, black man did it. Man, I didn't want him to attack me. So he's over here getting last rites. He's over there saying, the Lord is my savior. Please, Lord, help me, accept me into the pearly gates. I'm dying. And you like, oh, I don't want this guy to attack me and handcuff him. He's the one who did it. It's messed up, but that's the vibe I'm getting. I'm sorry, but that's the vibe that I'm getting. I'm getting the vibe. Big black man had to be the one who did it. They'd never assumed that this rageaholic over here might have just killed an innocent person. You're not going to get that from me often, not on this channel. But guess what? I'm going to call it like I see it. I think I see it in this one. I'm with Aki. Let's go to the interrogation, just kind of get a feel for it. And if it's really good, we'll come back and we will do a reaction to the entire interrogation. Even if we have to do like a part 1 and a part 2, we'll kind of get it started here. But I think it's 4 hours. It's a 4-hour interrogation. So we'll come back and if we need to, and we'll actually get it deep into this. If it's 4 hours of nothing but goodness, I will just react to all 4 hours and just do an hour and a half at a time. And we'll just get through the whole thing in the next few days. Screw it. Let's keep going. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got. Oh, man, somebody said the booger sugar. Oh, shoot, you see the power on that nose? Oh, my God, she got experience. Her nose got BTUs, man. Well, no, that's what, CFMs? That's what they do for the blowers? She got CFMs in that nose, man. You see that? Oh, Lord. Lord of mercy. Is it HD? Yeah, we in HD. They just got terrible cameras. We are watching it in HD. They just got bad cameras. Keep going. Okay, let's go ahead. When they come in. I love to see how interrogators start their interrogation. I love to see it. I like to learn. You know how much I steal from YouTube when I do my own interrogations? I steal. Man, I see some guys that are so talented. I'm like, oh, I'm stealing that. I'm doing research. That's weird. They say she's clean. Like, did they properly photograph her and all that stuff before? Take samples from her, the whole nine. Did they do all of that before she was able to clean herself up? I'm wondering. I think like I'm gonna start bringing in my sound effect board into the interrogation room. And like, when I'm asking person, like, you know, your story is not really making sense.
Does that make sense?
I'm just gonna play that for the perps. Like, I'm just gonna have like a soundboard inside of the interrogation room. Like, you know, you buddy, I don't believe you did that.
Oh, hell
no! Let's keep going, man. Here we go. They're in the room now.
My apologies for being absolutely fucking covered in blood.
Listen, you don't have to apologize, okay? I completely understand. All right? Things happen, and you can't control it.
Now, when it comes to, they said, somebody in the chat said that they photographed it afterwards. I've never watched this. Some of you guys have watched this, and that's terrible. But the first line of photographing should have been the officers. Now, listen, they caught her on body camera, and that is admissible in court, okay? So it has been memorialized that she had blood all over her face. But what I'm doing as a police officer before becoming a detective, and I gotta say, maybe I had a leg up because I've been an investigator for years before downgrading to a police officer and then getting promoted again to detective. And I downgraded simply because I changed agencies, and you can't just come into the police department and become a detective. You have to earn your way into being a detective. So I was a detective with the state, an investigative detective with the state. Then I left the state, went to work for the police department, had to start from the bottom again, then work my way back up to being a detective again for my police agency. But I had that knowledge in my head. So what I'd always do is I'd take my government issue cell phone, because we have department issue cell phones, and I'd always take photos of the subject and photos of the victim. And so that's what you're supposed to do. Now, technically they did memorialize it because they have the body worn camera, but they should have taken pictures of her before bringing her to the station house. And therefore, even if she was allowed to wipe her face, she did it on her own, or they let her go to the bathroom and she cleaned herself up in the bathroom, you would still have that documented. But let's keep going.
Okay. So you don't have to apologize for it. All right?
What's your name?
I'm Detective Brasino, okay? And this is my partner, Sergeant Rodriguez. Okay? Today's Sunday, April 3, and the time is 7:36 p.m. All right? What's your first name?
Courtney.
Courtney. Can you spell it for me, please?
C-O-U-R-T-N-E-Y.
Okay.
Welcome back, Rockman. Appreciate you for the super chat. $2 super chat.
E-Y.
Okay. What is your date of birth?
4/21/96.
It's almost your birthday.
It's oh really? When is your birthday?
The 13th.
My boyfriend's just the 12th.
Oh really?
He turns 28.
Super close.
Assuming that he.
Well, he's still in the.
Now, well, somebody said that when the detective says it's normal. One thing when it comes to detectives, you got to be careful. You can't take anything that they say as how they truly feel. All right. Everything that we're saying is trying to build a rapport, build some endearment with the subject. So you can't look at it like, oh, why is he being so cordial with her? Well, how else is he supposed to get information from her? If he's treating her like a piece of crap, then she's going to basically turn off. Now, there's limits to this. Somebody, let me put those subtitles on. Thank you, Aki. There's limits to this, but I give a lot of leeway because I understand what's happening. I understand what the detective is doing. Let me see if I can make those subtitles bigger. Subtitles. I can't. There's options. Let's see if we can. Font size. Can we make it bigger? 150. Maybe 200. That's better. And I think white is good. You guys are good with that? All right, we're good. All right, so let's do it.
Hospital right now, so okay. Just take a breather, okay? I know this must be very rough for you right now.
No, we were supposed to go to the park with my dogs today. Like, this is not how I expected this to be. Sorry.
Really?
That's not what we're talking about. You asked me my birthday. Okay, what's the next question?
Okay. Are you currently living there?
Yes.
Yeah? The address is 3131 Northeast 7th Avenue. Okay. And what apartment was it?
2201.
2201. How long have you guys been living there?
Since the first or second week of January.
This year? 2022.
Yeah, we moved here January this year together from Boston.
From Boston?
From Boston.
From Boston. Oh, okay. When did you guys come to Miami from Boston?
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna fast forward real quick, just randomly pick a spot and see what they're talking about, because this one thing is 4 hours long and I don't know where anything good is being said, and then we're gonna go to the text messages that the research crew just sent me. And their text messages, I'm told, is very, very cruel. And then we'll end the show, okay? Because we're already over 2 hours. So let's do it.
Let me go in there and chase him, regardless of whether or not what's going on. And I try to open the door, and he wouldn't open the door. So I got really scared that he was doing something in there that I couldn't control, so I called the cops. And he wasn't very happy with me about that, but I was really scared.
Did he say anything that he was going to do to himself, or...?
He's threatened it many, many times, but I don't remember if he did it right then.
I think she's lying. He never threatened to kill herself. You know, the person who worked for the building says that she's the one who always threatened to kill herself. But let's keep going.
Does he suffer from anything?
No, that's what he's told me.
Yeah. And then the other time they called police?
Okay, and then this, the police were called because of us, actually because of us, twice.
Does anybody know where she says, I want a hug? Like, anybody have that timestamp? But let's keep going.
I'm being correct. It was that time when I called, and then this time when it was obviously absolutely necessary.
Big shout out to 877 Swiss Miss with a $5 something. What is that? Swiss dollars. Appreciate you. Big shout out to Rockman too with the $2 super chat that he sent. Let's keep going.
Okay.
I was the one who called 911.
All right, so what we're gonna do is, while Obsidian is trying to find that area where she asked for a hug, hold on. She said she's about to say she called 911. We'll listen for a little bit longer, but I was gonna go to those text messages. But let's listen for a second.
Because I was literally asking him, what is our address? What is our address? Because I could not think straight. Baby, what is our address?
Today?
Okay, it was today. Okay, so there was that one. But the cops have been up there one other time, yes.
After that.
What, they left? What happened? Why they left? What happened? I wonder why they left. Oh man. When you have it on like HD, it takes a while for it to kind of do what it do. Let's go over here. Lower the quality. You know, it's not the quality. I know the trick. When you have an HD and it starts doing that, you do this. Boom. For some reason, you got to minimize it, and then it comes back. It stops spinning, and then you could go back.
Okay. Will I be able to use the restroom?
Hold on.
And one of them came out.
What happened?
Or if he grabs it,
here we go,
what do I do? What do I do?
Let's go back.
That this would touch him. But
let's go.
Get my phone from my charger.
Here we go.
Call my mom. Actually, at that point, I walked into the living room. She was on the couch. I didn't say this before. I walked in the living room. I called my mom. You could see I was calling my mom. Okay. That made him angry. I went in his living room, took us on the couch. He came in there and tried to get the phone out of my hand. So I went back into the kitchen. And at that point, I was sitting there and I grabbed the knife, which...
Did he ever get the phone out of your hands or
no?
No.
When you hear somebody say, I grabbed a knife, you don't ask the question. No disrespect to this guy. You can always come back, all right? Did he ever get the phone out your hand? I get it. I get that's maybe something important you might want to know. But she's going through her narrative. Just let her talk. Let her talk. Digest what she's saying, because you have to digest everything she's saying so you could try and come back with the inconsistencies. So she says, I go in the kitchen and I grab the knife. He stops her and says, did he ever get the phone from you? Not a bad question. I'm not saying it is. But we're getting to what she does with the knife. Most important thing out of this entire interrogation. What did she do with the knife? Why stop her there? Anyway, let's keep going.
No, he just came over to me. I was trying to get it, and then I went to the kitchen. I don't not think that this was.
So then she kind of glosses over it. You notice how she just glossed over it? And then I went there and her voice trails off. She doesn't say, but she directs with her hand where she stabbed him. At that point, maybe I'd stop her and say, well, I didn't really hear what you said. Can you please tell me what you did with the knife after you grabbed it? Redirect her back to that point, because that's the most important part of this interrogation. What did she do with the knife? Let's keep going. Let's see if he does that. Let's see his level of competency as a detective.
I don't know. I really don't know if this is justified at all. I actually don't know.
But now she is calling into question her own declaration that this was self-defense. She's saying, I don't know if it was justified. This is really good stuff. She's saying, hey, this may not have even been self-defense. But let's keep going. Why is Courtney Clenney not pleading guilty to some plea deal that'll give her maybe 25 or something like that instead of life without parole? God only knows. She's an idiot. Let's keep going.
I really don't know, because I know I was scared, but I really don't know.
So you got
right. So go ahead.
Because okay.
All right. So good. He did his redirection now. He said, so you grabbed a knife. What happened?
I picked up my phone from my charger to call my mom. Actually, at that point, I walked into the living room. She was on the couch. I didn't say this before. I walked in the living room. I called my mom. You could see I was calling my mom.
Okay.
That made him angry. I went in his living room, took us on the couch. He came in there and tried to get the phone out of my hand. So I went back into the kitchen. And at that point, I was sitting there and I grabbed the knife, which...
Did he ever get the phone out of your hands or
no?
No.
He just came over to me. I was trying to get it, and then I went to the kitchen. I don't not think that this was. I don't know. I really don't know if this is justified at all. I actually don't
Gotcha.
know.
Well, that's what
I really don't know, because I know I was scared, but I really don't know.
So you got the knife?
Because I grabbed a knife. I grabbed a knife and I said, like, pretty much just like, don't get any close to me. And then came with me, said something, came with me. And then I just like threw it. And I really
How exactly did you throw it? Did you just throw like that?
How many times?
No, how exactly did you throw it? Like you threw it like this, or kind of like flung it at him?
All right, so what you want to do is big shout out to Marley with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much for showing love. We working hard today, man, over 2 hours, and I want to end it soon, but I don't know when I'm going to end this live. So I appreciate you for showing love and supporting the channel. For those of you who are watching this stream, please hit that like button. We have over 300 people watching right now. We really need that white like button, get us into the algorithm. Now, I'm not going to give examples. You never want to give examples because you're giving a person an out. We talk about that a lot, especially in the Madeline Soto case. I kind of broke down how you don't give people outs when you give interrogations unless you really have to. There's sometimes you need to, especially when you're close to the truth and they kind of teetering on it. You give them a little out, but it's really an in. But you think they're getting the out, but they really getting the in. You don't give people out. Well, how did you throw it? Did you throw it like this? You throw it like that? You're giving them two choices. They got to pick one. Maybe they didn't throw it either way like that. You know? You don't know. You say, well, can you describe to me how you threw it? And just leave it like that. You said so you're telling me that you threw this knife. Can you describe to me how you threw it? And leave it like that. Let her reenact to you how she threw the knife. Juries like that. Defense attorneys juries love when you give the person the space to express themselves how they want to express themselves. Defense attorneys love when you direct their client because they're going to say, you know, my client was nervous. My client was scared. My client just said what the detective wanted them to say. Look over here. The detective said, did you do it like this? Did you do it like that? My client didn't do it either way, but my client was scared, so they picked one. That's exactly what defense attorneys like to hear. A or B. Don't give them A or B. Let them tell you what they did. Let's keep going.
And overhead, or how did that?
Oh, I just flung it.
You just flung it? Over your head or from
like this?
Okay. So from like beside your head?
Holding it, yeah. So not like, okay, like I'm holding it like this. This is not the knife, the
blade to it?
Right, the blade.
Okay.
I for dang sure did not stab him. That would be insane. I mean, I didn't even think that this would touch him. But
she said I for damn sure did not stab him. So I guess she said she threw it. That's what she said.
I mean, I thought that I would scare him. I would scare him by just grabbing it. I thought I would scare him by just grabbing it, but that didn't work. So anyway, comes at me, and then I just flung it. Okay. And I was kind of just trying to fly it.
So she said she flung it like this. She threw it indigenous style. She didn't even throw it like, you know, like where it flips like this, like ninja style. She threw it indigenous style. Like she threw it like a spear. Straight like that. No spin, no rotation. She just threw it like a spear. Like, Lord of mercy.
When you threw it, when you flung it, how close was he at that time?
I don't know if PG. She said she threw it at an angle and got him with the force. I think. Are you talking about the Star Wars force? I think she did. She was like she sifted him. She's a Sith Lord, and she was like, "Ooh, the power of the dark side." If you only knew the power of the dark side, like she threw him like a Sith master, like a straight up. The force did it. Lord of mercy.
I mean, I said 10 feet, but if this is 10 feet, it was definitely more than 10 feet.
Okay.
And I mean, if somebody goes into my apartment, they can see how far it was.
Yeah.
But I did not want it to actually injure him.
Yeah, this lady, she's multicultural, man. Like her heritage is like Viking styles with the axe. She didn't throw it Viking style. She's messing with a black guy and she's throwing knives indigenous style. Like she is multicultural.
And what did he do? What did he do after you flung the knife at him? Did he walk around or did he fall right then and there, or what happened?
He fell down.
He fell down?
Yeah.
He didn't walk around or anything like that, or still try and chase you, or what?
No, because it hit him.
Because it hit him?
You know where the knife is?
I think it's like right here.
Okay.
Lord of mercy.
And what did you do after he fell?
I ran over to him and grabbed him, and like it was just like a blur, but I ran over to him and I grabbed him, and I just said, "Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do?" Like I'm like the worst person to be around. what do I do? And he said, call somebody. And I was on the phone with my mom.
He said that?
He said, call.
I'm going to tell you what I would have done. I'm dead serious I'd have did this. After the whole interrogation is over and I got everything I could possibly get out of her, I would give her a prop. And I'd say, can you show me how you threw the knife? I would get her to do that. Before she lawyers up, I say, can you show me how you threw the knife? Even if it was a pen that I gave her. If I did homicide, I would have a prop gun. Because I like props. I really do. I like props. I'm the doll guy. Like, I'm one of the guys that like bring the doll, like show me where he touched you type stuff. I think they're incredibly useful in court. DAs love it. Juries love it. When you can say, hey, can you show me what you did? I don't do homicide. That's my goal, though. I do want to get into homicides. Either be a supervisor, a sergeant. I'm on the list. I don't know if they're going to reach me on the list, but I'm on the list. So it's either be the sergeant, and then it's a wrap. I won't be doing investigations no more. I'll be supervising cops. Hopefully, I'd be able to get back to the squad and be a sergeant supervisor in the squad. Who knows where God will take me. But if not, if I stay in the detective track, then I'd like to go to homicide next. And if I go to homicide, I'm going to buy props. I'm going to buy a rubber knife that you can't hurt anybody with. And I'm going to buy a very fake rubber flimsy gun. And I'm going to ask you, how did you stab this person? How did you shoot them? Can you demonstrate to me what you did? I would do that with Courtney because her throwing that knife was so outlandish that I'd want to show the trajectory, show her throwing something in the manner by which she threw it. Because it's so ridiculous. Let's keep going.
Just call somebody. And I was like, okay, I'm on the phone with Mom. I said, Mom, what do I do? She said, call 911. I think I called 911. I actually don't. Remember? Mm-hmm. That's obviously the easiest thing y'all could look up. Is if I called. I really don't remember. Why did I end up taking it closer to the door? I don't remember. I think that he walked closer to the door because we ended up closer over there. I think, yeah, he fell down close to the couch. Yeah. There's probably blood all over that white couch. And, you know, I bet you anything is everywhere. We somehow ended up over, like, by the extra bathroom in our, like, little, like, laundry closet. Yeah. And there was, like, he was just bleeding a lot.
You guys are terrible. Rudy and Son says the rubber knife that like bends to everything that I would give her, it would stick into the wall. It pierced the wall because of the power of her force skills, her Sith Lord force skill. Dude, Christian was a nice guy and he was sleeping with a Sith Lord. That is her name now. She's a Sith. Now you're gonna make me go buy a red lightsaber. This show is too expensive, man. I'm gonna have to go. If I cover this trial, like I'm gonna get a red lightsaber. Like every time she testifies, you're like, whoa, the red lightsaber. Like she is a Sith Lord, man. Let's keep going.
And he said, put pressure on it. Because I'm just thinking, I was like, he kept trying to lay down. He kept trying to lay down. And it looked like he was losing. I'm like, oh my God, God forbid I fucking lose Christian. Like, I'm so okay with, like, us breaking up at some point or now or obviously, whatever. I don't give a shit. But God forbid anything happens in. God forbid. So, yeah. I just, like, he just kept trying to lay down, and I was like, please, fucking Christian, please don't do this, please don't fucking do this to me, and he kept sounding like he couldn't talk, or something, like, he was just, like, closing his eyes, like, open your eyes, I was talking to him about his mom and his grandma. And it just felt like everybody would, every second was like a freaking minute.
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, he was the one who told me to put pressure. I'm just like a freaking idiot. So I'm like trying to keep him upright because he keeps trying to lay down. I'm thinking blood flow, right? He's like, you don't want to lay down if you're losing blood. That's what I would think. And he's saying just put pressure on it. So I don't remember what I got, but I got something and I just like put it on it. And I was like holding him and he kept trying to lay down.
The dude was trying to save his own life. He obviously won't have the strength to put the pressure on himself because he's losing blood. He's telling her what to do. Put pressure on my wound and call 911. Instead, she called her mother. And the mother said it was self-defense. Don't talk to the cops without a lawyer. What a world we live in. And we wonder who made the monster. Her mother didn't say, hang up the phone with me, call 911. Her mother said, don't talk to the cops without an attorney. It was self-defense. Keep going.
Yeah, he's a freaking big man, so I was trying to hold him up and push it into him.
Was the knife stuck on him, or somebody pulled it out?
No, and I thought about this while you guys were outside. I was thinking, why did it start bleeding so much? Because if it just like hit him, I'm thinking maybe it just, I don't know, like if it was really deep or not. I don't know if it just hit him and then came out, or if he grabbed it. Because I almost got a little irritated with him while y'all were out there. Because I was like, I swear, this is freaking rule number 1. If you watch Game of Thrones or anything else, you're gonna anything.
Yeah.
You have something in you. Typically, you don't pull it out, right? I mean,
you watch Game of Thrones or anything. He's talking about a fucking TV show, man. Excuse my language. A freaking TV show. Unbelievable. All right. Let's go over to 3 hours and 30 minutes where she's asking these cops for a hug. This is long. Let's go here. Hello? Can I hug you, please?
Okay. Courtney, so it's 10:45 p.m. right now, okay? Let's start off with, so I have a picture. Let me know if this is Christian or not, okay? Yeah.
All right. So, first of all, you never do, I don't know how they do in Florida, but we would never do an ID photo, a reverse ID. That's what that's called. It's called a reverse ID. We would never do a reverse ID on a cell phone. You print out the picture and you do a reverse ID on a picture. It's not really that important in this case because she acknowledges who Christian is. We know who Christian is. We will be able to tell that Christian is in fact her boyfriend and that she in fact stabbed him. She just admitted to as much. But I've never heard of a reverse ID being done on a cell phone because the reverse ID goes into evidence that the subject looked at the photo and said, I know who this person is. But that doesn't make any sense to me, but let's keep going.
Okay, that's Christian. Okay. So we have to inform you that Christian did not make it. Okay.
He's dead.
Unfortunately, the doctors did what they could. And
Christian is dead.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh my God.
You killed him.
This is not real, right? Okay. There's no fucking way.
She looking like she faking one of those orgasms on her OnlyFans page. Oh, Christian is dead.
Oh my God!
Oh, Christian, you mean he's really dead after I stabbed him? Oh God. Oh. Cut. Okay, let's do it again. I messed up on the ending. Let's do it again. Action. Oh.
Christian died. Can I please have a hug? Am I allowed to do that in here?
What? He gives her a hug. She was coming in blood just a second ago. She's a suspect in a case. I stopped it right there because my heart just stopped. He's like, come on. You got big boobies. Come on. Hey, come on over here. Give me. These dudes don't get sued for touching people inappropriately. This is crazy. Please tell me that I'm not going to see a hug. When I press play, I'm scared to press play, guys. I'm scared. I'm dead serious. I'm scared right now. If I press play, is this man going to hug this woman? Oh, my God. She said, no, I'll change my mind.
No.
This is crazy. This is nuts. Sit your butt down, bro. Sit your butt down. We don't do that. Bro, you need a new profession, kid. You need some training or something, man. This your homicide guys out there? That's what they do with schmurderers. They hug the schmurderers. I thought Florida's supposed to be conservative, man. I thought Florida's supposed to be like, you know, we get the bad guys and we lock them up forever. Like, what? This is like, let me stop before I get in trouble. I guess they hug a thug everywhere. It don't matter. It ain't just California, New York. Well, we don't do that in New York, but like, I guess hugging a thug is everywhere. This lady just explained to you how she's a thug and stabbed the dude that ain't do ish. She literally said he didn't do anything. She tried her best to make him look bad. And in all of her lies, she still came to the same conclusion. He didn't really do nothing to me and I stabbed him to death. And here's this dude like, yeah, I'll give you a hug. Listen, I will tell a perp anything to get the truth, but I'm not hugging them. I'm not transferring energy with a perp. This is crazy. He was like, okay, I'll do it. I'm telling you, man, it's because she OnlyFans, she got big boobies. That's why he says, he's like, oh yeah, man, I'll give you a hug. I'm telling you, that's exactly why. Oh shit! I'm ready. Are you ready? She's like, no, don't touch me. I was lying. She called this bluff. She asked for a hug. She didn't think she was gonna get one. She was acting. She's like, I don't want you touching me. Hell no. She changed her mind. Watch. Y'all think I'm playing? Watch. Oh, hold on. I think I went back too much. 3:30. Watch this. Let's go.
Okay, am I allowed to do that in here?
Watch this. I'll hug you. Come on, baby, bring it in. Come on, baby, bring it in. You saw that? Come on, baby, bring it in. Then she's like, okay, nah. Nah, don't touch me. Nah. You smell like, oh, no, don't touch me. That's crazy. Me and Dallas say he still got rejected. Dude, how you get rejected by a murderous OnlyFans model, bro? You couldn't even get a hug from an OnlyFans model that just stabbed a dude. Damn, bro. Damn.
I need to hug my mom.
Now I want to hug mommy.
I'll talk to your parents about a movie.
I cannot be left alone in like a room by myself.
You better stop. You better watch your mouth, metal mama. You bad. Don't forget, I like bacon too.
No, no, that's not true.
Now, he look like one of the cops that like, you don't like bacon. He like Hennessy. My man just finished drinking. No disrespect. I take that back. Allegedly.
That's not real, right?
It is real.
Christian is dead.
Yes. They're not gonna lie.
I know, I just can't believe it.
talk to your parents. I'll get them. I'm going to get your parents here ASAP.
He just said, I'll get your parents here ASAP. Why are you talking like that, bro? Who is this dude? Who is this guy? Oh, I'm going to get your parents here ASAP. Huh? She's an adult. You don't need her parents. She damn near almost 30. Why you say ASAP? Words have power. ASAP? You acting like you serve her. She walk around thinking people need to serve her. She's entitled to men's attention, entitled to men's money, entitled to Christian being subservient to her. And look at you. You the cop. You got all the power. She has no power. You already got tons of confessions out of her. You don't need nothing else. You don't got to kiss her ass anymore. You got everything you need. You just got 4 hours of confession from her. And you subservient, you making yourself subservient to her? Oh, I'm going to get your parents here ASAP. Ooh, Lord of mercy.
We spoke to your parents, and they're trying to do everything possible to get here as soon as possible as well.
Why would we speak to her parents? Her parents are the ones that's going to bring the attorney. I would not say nothing to her parents. Her parents are the ones that's going to stop this. Her parents are the one who's going to tell her, don't speak to these dudes. Get an attorney. Don't cooperate. She's not entitled to her parents. She's entitled to know her rights. And if she says, yes, I'm willing to talk to you, then you start talking to her. She's not entitled to nothing else. Why would you bring her parents to that police station? I don't know.
To what?
To get your parents, for them to come over here.
Why?
So they're doing everything possible right now to find a way to get down here.
Oh, Lord. Yo, she's not even that pretty. People keep saying pretty privilege. She's not all that. She's got a fit body, but that's it. And even her body, listen, she's slim and healthy, but a guy like me, I'm not interested in what she got because she don't got no booty. But anyway, that's a different story. The bottom line is, like, we need to stop looking at people surface level. I don't know if it's because of my age. I don't look at people, women, just for how they look. It's the whole package. It's your spirit, it's your soul, it's your aura, it's your mind. To me, she's ugly. I would never be able to be with somebody who's ugly like her from the inside out. I would never want to be with a woman who makes a living by selling her body on the internet. But it don't matter how many squats she do. She ain't got no booty, so I am not interested. I'm just joking. Let me stop. Aki's gonna be like, "Let's keep going. You're doing too much." All right, we're about to go to the text messages soon, and then we'll end the show. I'm starting to get crazy. I don't want to get too crazy.
I've been crying so much.
When I'm having too much fun, I get crazy. I'm a raunchy person. I'm insane. It is what it is. I can't hide who I am from YouTube. You know, eventually it's going to come out that Strategic likes cracking dirty jokes and he's wild and crazy. So, yes, I am an excellent detective, but I also have a dirty sense of humor. So I apologize to anybody who has a problem with it.
And I just can't even cry right now.
You know, it's because when you do this line of work, people like to elevate you to like some perfect hero type person, and I'm not perfect, and I don't want to be viewed as perfect. People like literally like to elevate you, like, oh, you're my role model, you're this or that. No, I'm just a professional in what I do, and I'm just a human being, and I'm just like you. So I don't ever want to be elevated where I can't be who I am because I have to hold myself to some inflated hero person, and I'm not. I'm just a regular person who does an interesting job and likes to talk on YouTube. That's it. That's it. Okay? You know? Some of you guys put widgets in the hole and press buttons on a press and make more money than me. You know? I just got an interesting job and I talk on YouTube. There's nothing special about me. That's it.
Take deep breaths.
All right, so I'm gonna let this play for a second. I'm gonna take myself off screen. I'm gonna clear my nose, put everything on mute, and then I'm gonna come back because I can't talk right now because my nose is so stuffy. And then we'll read the text messages.
It's a shock. Just relax. Try to relax.
Okay.
get you somebody here. Okay.
Holy shit.
All right, so somebody asked a really good question. He said, why don't they have a female cop in her? Why would you need a female cop? A male cop could do just the same job as she. I don't bring females in the room with me just for the hell of it. Nope. If I have a victim who says that they're more comfortable dealing with a female cop, then we'll try our best to accommodate her if we can. There may be no females working that day, so you may not be able to accommodate if you want us to investigate your case. Or maybe you'll have to wait for another day to come in to speak to a female detective. But we try not to encourage it because we don't want our female detectives to get inundated with cases because nobody wants a male cop. What I have found is that victims are perfectly fine speaking to male detectives. 95% of victims I've ever spoken to have never had an issue dealing with me, even though they were victimized by a man. Even if they were victimized by a man that was my same color and build, it's like people are able to say, all right, that guy who did that to me is a bad guy and this guy is a hero. He's trying to help me. He's trying to catch that guy most of the time. But if we do get a female who's like, listen, I just can't do it. I can't deal with a male right now considering what happened to me, then absolutely we'll try and accommodate. When it comes to a perp, hell no, we're not accommodating you. We're not going to bring a female cop in a room for your comfortability. Why? You're a fucking murderer. Nope. I didn't want to curse again. I'm sorry. Jeez. Oh, sorry. Whatever. It is what it is. Let's go over to the text messages. Hey. Here. And all right. So 10/9/2021. Let's see what the Dark Lord, Sith, baby, Darth Sidious, aka Courtney Clenney. Let's see her interactions with this young man. Courtney says, that was the legit sketchiest thing I've ever seen. As soon as I put out your phone, the bang and stop, that's the behavior of someone that has something to hide. Okay, I don't know what that means, but Courtney, I told you that I will stop banging if I can get my phone. It's early in the morning. I needed to check what time our flight was and if I needed to switch the flight. So she's like holding his phone hostage. Jesus, Christian, you were really in a bad situation. I have nothing to hide. You could have gone through my phone before we came and gave it to me. Why would you allow somebody to go through your phone? I don't know why. My wife asked to go through my phone. It's not going to happen. And I have nothing to hide. It's just, you're not going to play me. You're not going to control me. Nobody controls me. I don't ask what's going on in somebody else's stuff. Nobody needs to ask what's going on in my stuff. You got to be in relationships where you trust each other. But anyway, let's keep going. You were legit freaking the F out and banging the ish out of the door for your phone. As soon as I gave it back, it's all peace and quiet because you had his phone. He wanted his phone, you idiot. Whatever. Have fun doing whatever you're doing. She says, pathetic. He says, I have nothing to hide. I just want to chill with you. I am not your enemy. Continues. F you. You would have leave me alone and were banging so effing hard on the floor. Soon I gave you your phone. You didn't give a F or whether or not. I get it. He's a gaslighter. Says what? I was looking at flight times and the state of fare tickets. That's why it was on a phone charger. I don't care about my phone. I care about you. But if you're going to lock me out, I would appreciate the device to be able to talk to you and communicate with you instead of being left in the dark without anything. So it appears that she kicked him out the house and kept his phone. And so he's banging on the door to try and get his phone back. She gives him his can I twist this thing? Like, what's going on here? This is like so. I might have to, here we go. This is better. So apparently when she gives him his phone back, he stops banging on the door. Then she's like, why you stop banging on the door once you got your phone back? Well, you gave me my phone. You don't want me in the house, but at least I got my phone, so I'm not going to bang on the door no more. But she still wants him to bang on the door to beg to come back in the house because she wants that control. She wants him to beg to come back in the house. That's what she wants from him. It's all about control with Courtney Clenney. She is about to go to a place where she will have no control, and that's called Florida State Prison. She can hang out with Stephen Stearns. She has nothing to worry about. Stephen Stearns will never try and do anything sexual with her because Stephen Stearns like little girls. So she's not his type. She'd be perfectly fine being a cellmate with Stephen Stearns. Let's keep going. Anyway, the crazy thing about all this is that yesterday when you effing stabbed me in the effing leg and saw how effing bad it was hurting me and I couldn't effing walk, I couldn't do ish, and you were telling me, I wish I could take your pain away. I wish it was me and not you. She is a gaslighter. Let's keep going. You hurt him and then you say you wish you could trade places with him. Well, it's really nothing to stop you from taking a knife and putting it in your own leg. Well, of course, she would never do that. The next morning, I still woke up happy. I gave you a good day, even though my leg was hurting because my girlfriend effing stabbed me. So you're telling me you can't do the same thing the next day and you say, F whatever happened last night. Today's a new day because that's what you do, what I do for you. I woke up happy. I took you to Vegas to get your ish, drove right back, help you shoot, drag with you. Oh, so they were doing all kinds of heroin, intravenous type drugs. I told you she was a freaking heroin addict. I could tell. I said, nah, but she's all I heard was she just drink a lot. But look, they talking about doing intravenous drugs. He says, I took you to Vegas to get your ish, drove back, helped you shoot. That's intravenous. Drank with you, alcohol. Did blow with you, the booger sugar. Remember we talked about that? You just so you're having a great day, and I'm doing all this while your leg hurts while my leg hurts so effing bad. Did I make you feel like ish for stabbing me? No. I sucked it up and hoped tomorrow would be better. Think about you're the family of Christian and you're reading your loved one in such a volatile situation. This is insane. I love all those hearts that's happening over there inside of the chat. Your hearts definitely help the channel, and I appreciate that. Thank you for hitting those hearts, guys. Let's keep going. If you decide to get security call, I will tell them exactly what happened. If it's okay, can I come back up? Oh, Lord. I know you said 5 minutes, but I'm just been in the restroom. My nose is bleeding and the back of my head hurts, like really hurts. I don't know if it was your hand or the phone, but I'm really dizzy. Oh, Lord, Christian. Christian, I wish you was my homie. Well, I don't wish you was my homie because I wouldn't want to see one of my homies going through so much pain. But if you was my homie, Christian, I would give you a hug, brother. I would give you a hug and I would do everything in my power to find you the help that you need. Everything in my power. I wouldn't let you come stay at my house because I don't trust men around my family. I don't trust any man to stay in my house with my girls and my wife. I wouldn't do that. Wink, wink to all my homies out there watching this show. Don't let nobody come in your house, bro. Don't let nobody come in your house. No man. Don't let no man come in your house. But anyway, but I would definitely direct you to the help that you need, man. And I would walk with you every step of the way, bro, because this guy was going through it, man. She says, I'm putting my stuff up. You can come back when I say you can. Go to first aid. Listen how callous and horrible and disturbing she is. I'm putting my stuff up. You could come back when I say you can. And, oh, your head hurt? You feel dizzy? Go get some first aid. Lord, keep going. They have to take me somewhere. My shirt was off walking through the casino so I wouldn't get blood on it. Can you open the door, please? And you were pounding the phone on my head. And when I was done, it's okay, but you can let me in? I don't feel good, please. Courtney, can you open the door? I don't feel good and there's a bump on the back of my head. Can you let me in? I'll be on the couch while you're in the bed. I don't want my nose to bleed, and going back and forth downstairs to the restroom is making me nauseous. I'm getting anxious and you know how I get. Can you please let me in and help me, please? We don't need to say a word. I haven't ate and running on 2 hours of sleep and drugs. Please open the door. Courtney, I don't effing feel good. Open the door. For real, this isn't cool. I have a lump on the back of my head and I'm dizzy and anxious and I can't keep waking up and walking up and down and my leg hurts on. I wonder if this guy had a father. Does Christian have a dad? I'm just asking. I'm not trying to disrespect his family in any way. I just want to know if Christian had a dad. Let's keep going. That's in his life. Courtney, can you come get me? I'm not feeling too hot. I need to lay down with this ice pack. I can't see straight. I've been sitting in the restroom for an hour. So he's trying to basically play on her heartstrings. I'm not saying that he was not experiencing these things, but he's trying to play to her femininity to please come help me. I love you. It's not going to work. The roles were reversed in this relationship. He was the submissive one. He was the feminine and she was the masculine. Really sad. The problem is we don't do well when we play our opposite roles. There's a natural way to the order of these relationships. And when we're playing those opposite roles, you get disaster like this. It's really, really sad. Courtney, can you let me in? You hit me in the effing face with a phone then continue to hit the back of my head with the phone. And I'm not saying that the masculine mean that he should have been the violent one. I'm just saying that we have roles to play in a healthy relationship. And he was playing like he was trying to play to her heartstrings. It was just really weird. It's really weird, the dynamics that they had. But anyway, let's keep going. Now I have a lump. I'm bleeding, throwing up. Think I got a mild concussion and have anxiety. I slept in the restroom for 2 hours. I'm just lost beyond words. All I hope for is a better tomorrow. You can let me in or not. I apologize before. You said you were kicking me out and you spit on me. No matter how mad and tough gets, you don't treat the one you love that way. State fair is tomorrow. Be ready. Oh, Lord. It's like, look at all the abuse that I'm dealing with. Okay, let's just move on to the next one. Sorry, give me 1 second. So it's like, I just got abused. You just beat the crap out of me. I'm sad. Please stop being so mean to me. Please love me. By the way, we got something to do tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. It's very sad. This is very sad. She goes, well, I'm really sorry, Christian. Here comes the gaslighting. I hope you're okay. I'm sorry for hitting you in the face and the back of your head and spitting on you. Is it right? No. You just pissed me off. You pissed me the F off. But still, I love you. I don't know about the fair anymore. Once again, taking control. I'll take you back when I feel like it. Maybe I'll have a change of heart after some rest. I'm in total control. Maybe I'll go somewhere with you tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. Yep. The latch will be off. You may come up. So what she's saying, the latch is off. You may come up now. I'm going to bed. Don't say anything until the morning. We can talk then. She's setting the terms of the relationship. Think of the most abusive man on the planet and just swap him with Courtney Clenney. She literally is modeling male abusive behavior. Women are very abusive, but most of the time they're psychologically abusive with a little bit of physical. She is equally physically and mentally abusive and spiritually abusive. She is literally the archetype of abuse. She plays all angles perfectly. Mental, physical, and spiritual. She plays them all equally perfectly. Like every athlete, sport, somebody's always better at something than they're not. Michael Jordan was an excellent shooting guard, but he wasn't a good small. He was a above average and good small forward as his body transitioned. He got older, but he wasn't as good of a small forward as he was when he was a shooting guard. He certainly can't play center, and he certainly wasn't a good point guard. Everybody has things that they excel at. Courtney Clenney is a perfect example of somebody who was a perfect abuser. She was perfect at spiritual warfare. She was perfect at mental abuse. She was perfect at physical abuse. She was so perfect, she ended up taking her partner's life. There's nothing that she did not excel at when it comes to hurting her partner. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like that in my entire life. I've responded to hundreds of domestic violence calls throughout my career, and I've never seen a perfect abuser like Courtney Clenney. Let's keep going. I just read the text, and I'm truly very sorry for responding like that while you were in pain. Now, here comes the gaslight, right? She broke him. What day was this? This was 10/10/2021. She broke him. She broke him on 10/10. Look how she ended the night. Come upstairs, bitch boy. That's what she's saying in her head. I'm not in any way trying to denigrate Christian Obumseli. I'm not, but I'm telling you what she's saying in her head. I like to get in the head of these people. So that's how I talk the way I talk, and I express myself the way I express myself. You are getting in the head of a detective. This is how I get in the head of people. In my mind's eye, my imagination, she's like, "Yeah, come upstairs, bitch boy. I'm ready for you. You want that couch? The door's unlatched. You come in the house. You don't say a damn word. You get on that couch. You go to sleep. I'm going to be in the bed. You don't come in that bed. You don't speak to me until I'm ready to speak to you. I will speak to you tomorrow." That's what she said. She broke him. She buck broke him, if you want to use those terms. And now here comes the next day. Here comes the gaslight. Here's the gaslight, because she's ready to go to the fair. And when they go to the fair, they have to put on the face that they're a perfect couple, that everything is right in their world. They have to put that face on, right? So here comes the gaslight. I just read these texts, and I'm truly very sorry for responding like that while you were in pain. Now she's bringing the femininity. Now she's bringing the motherland, the love, and what men seek from women. This is what we seek from women. What we seek from women. We're big brutes, but all we want is for you to hug us and rub our head. Women who master that usually have very long-term relationships, lifelong relationships, and they get whatever they want from their husband. They don't need to fight. They don't need to argue. They know how to use their femininity to tame us. Because at the end of the day, we came from mothers, and we're always looking for another mother. At the end of the day, we want our partner to be our friend, our best friend, our lover, but we also want you to be our mother. Some women hate that. I don't want to be your mother. I need a man and a partner. All right, okay. You're going to have conflict. We want mothers. We really do. So now she's playing a motherly role. Now she's giving him the femininity that he craved. She's giving him what he's truly addicted to. In every abusive relationship, when it's good, it's good. When it's good, it's better than all of our relationships, because our partners don't love bomb us. They don't love bomb us. They don't play psychological games with love on us. That's why we're in healthy relationships. But these abusers love bomb. So when it's good, it's good. It's better than what we got. The problem is it's not real. So when it's bad, and we don't want that. We got a balanced approach. They have extremes. So now she's giving him what he craves. When it's good, it's good. So I just read those texts, and I'm truly very sorry for responding like that while you were in pain, my baby. I should have let you in clearly. I didn't realize you might have had a mild concussion. I should have just come back with the medicine. I love you. I'll be back soon, honey. Playing a game. She's playing with his heart. Let's keep going. Here's another one, 1/30/2022. Now we're a couple months later. Yes, Courtney, is not necessary. I continue to have to explain how you act. So she's responding to his response where he said, yes, Courtney. She says, yes, Courtney is not necessary. I continue to have to explain how you act, little boy. I'm mad at that part, of course. Then he says, all right, I was typing fast, watching overtime right now. Don't take it as anything. I'm good right now. There he is being submissive. She goes, you're gaslighting me. Him being submissive to her and trying to de-escalate because he knows where this is going because he's an abused man. She says that that's gaslighting. Let's keep going. You took extra time to add my name, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Overtime and typing fast means yes and yes, Courtney. I wonder how much of my life I waste on this. Who's gaslighting who, Courtney? If there is a God up above, and I know there is, you will pay for what you did to this man, Courtney Clenney. I believe in our Constitution. I believe in innocent and proven guilty, but no, on this instance, I'm doing an exception. I'm making an executive decision. Just like the president can designate you a terrorist and start bombing you without declaring war, he made an executive decision. I'm making an executive decision. We're suspending the Constitution for Courtney Clenney. You are going down. We need not just man's justice, we need divine justice for Courtney Clenney. She is an evil woman. She needs to pay for what she did to this man. Let's keep going. Then he goes, I thought you FaceTimed me. My B, I think he meant to say my bad, but it was the shooters calling, but dial, my bad. She goes, I still go unacknowledged, but glad you're close, B. Shaking my head. Can't answer me, but FT the shooters. Still don't answer me. Yeah? He's question mark. Doesn't call back. You hung up, Courtney. What's up? Hopefully this will give you time to think about your actions. Enjoy the hospital. Tell me your side, then I'll tell them what happened. So I think she might have assaulted him. And then he says, I'm not saying anything. Laugh my ass off. You should. So she's basically taunting him. Like, you such a loser. I got you so far under my thumb that I'm telling you, you should tell the cops that I put you in the hospital. And he's saying, I'm not going to. And she said, you should, you loser. That's what she's thinking. Absolute power corrupts. Courtney Clenney had absolute power over Christian Obumseli. She owned Christian Obumseli. She had absolute power over him. She is taunting him. She's absolutely taunting him that he does not have the will to leave her. Has any of you who've ever been in an abusive relationship, if you care to talk about it, have you experienced this, where the person felt that they had so much power and control over you that they actually started taunting you about the power that they had over you, that you were not willing and not capable of leaving them? Let's keep going. I'm going now. I'm going to say football incident. Classic DV. I fell down the stairs. I bumped my head. It was an accident. He said he's going to say it was a football incident. And then leave me the F alone, okay? Have fun. Baby, can you come with me? I lost a lot of blood. Let me know how it goes. See you later. Yeah, I got you. You keep effing up. How does it feel? I need you. I don't feel good, Court. I don't feel good, Court. Can you come? Same, oh well. Courtney said, Courtney, I really don't feel good. Come, I'm scared. Courtney says, nah, you're not. Why'd you do it? Have a good night. He then says, I'm going to call 911. Where are you? Then Christian continues, damn, I really hope you didn't cheat on me, Courtney. I really, really hope so. I'm so effing scared. I don't know where the F you are, and you slept or you're somewhere else at 4 a.m. and you don't contact me. I was in the hospital looking forward to see you and go drink and leave you with someone. And you leave with someone when your boyfriend is passed out in the bed getting stitched up because I lost too much blood? I pray to God. I mean, listen, man. So sad, man. This is crazy. He continues. I'm worried, effing sick. Where are you? I called the police. You would never go somewhere without letting me know where you are. From getting stabbed multiple times to forgiven and being forgived. Mind you, just want to throw that out there. She stabbed an ex-boyfriend before and got in trouble for it. She stabbed an ex-boyfriend before. It's not her first time she stabbed a boyfriend. She was messing with the wrong one. She came at me with a knife. Courtney Clenney would be dead right now, and I'd be trying to answer questions. I ain't do nothing, man. I was chilling. She came at me with the knife and all that stuff. I bet you the cops wouldn't treat me the way that they treated Courtney. They'd have handcuffed me and beat me up. I know he guilty. They beat the crap out of me. Anyway, let's keep going. I feel so sorry for you, Christian. So, from getting stabbed multiple times to forgiving and being forgiven, marriage talks, kids talks. Oh, Lord, thank you, Jesus. They didn't bring no babies in this world. And was in a hospital. You went to Midtown and slept somewhere for the night. Why, Courtney? Why? That's one thing we always talked about not doing. I thought through anything you wouldn't. How could you do this to me? And that's another thing. The reason why she was doing a lot of stuff is because she met the right man who would allow her to do it because of whatever his constitution was in his brain and his soul. She wouldn't have done that to a guy like me or many of you who's in this chat. She know it wouldn't fly. I'm not saying that I'm going to meet violence with violence. She would know that the moment she did that to me, and it wasn't that bad that I needed to defend myself because I have no problem defending myself against anybody. I would have walked away. She'd have never heard, never seen me again. Not in a million years. I'd have walked away. But she also would have known that if she came at me with a weapon, that I would have defended myself because that's my constitutional right. Just that simple. But anyway, let's keep going. That's one thing we always talked about not doing. I thought through anything you wouldn't. How could you do this to me? You better call me in the morning, Courtney. I'm effing worried sick and I'm having dark thoughts. Where the F are you? Oh, Lord. Now, I hope she don't throw the cheating in his face, but she comes off to me like the type of person that would have did that. So I'm praying to God that she didn't really break this man even further by throwing, because the quickest way to break a man is to tell him that you cheated on him, whether it's true or not. When a woman cheats on her man, it will break him. It makes him feel like he's not adequate, like the man that you cheated with was a better man than him. I don't want to go into that whole relationship conversation because it's deep, but just know if you cheat on your man, shame on you, but if you want to stay with that man, you better repent to God, keep that shit a secret, and do better. Don't ever do it again. The moment you tell him, whether he leaves you or he stays with you because he forgives you, he will never be the same again. The only remedy is for him to move on from you and find somebody different. If he stays with you, he'll never be the same again. Never. Ever. So I hope she doesn't throw that in his face. Mia said, keep it a secret, just took me out. Listen, I'm being real with you, because people want their cake and eat it too. They're not going to be like, honey, I'd like you to know that I cheated on you. And I cannot, although I'd like to work this out, I cannot in good conscience continue this relationship. So I will now leave you. By the way, I'm leaving the house, the car, the kids, and everything, okay? Don't worry about it. I am going to punish myself, and I will get the weekends and the holidays. Ain't no women going to do that. And I'm putting myself on child support, husband. No woman going to do that. So if you made that mistake and you want to do better, I'm not telling you keep it a secret because I said tell God. It's not a secret. God knows. You better repent to Jesus and never do that again. I'm going to give you guys some wise advice before we move forward. Take this advice to the grave. Please do. Ignorance is bliss. What I don't know can't hurt me. So please do. Keep it a secret and never do it again. Let's keep going. Let's see. But, Courtney doesn't come off to me like she's a secret keeper. So I have a feeling she gonna throw it in his face like, yeah, I slept with that dude and he was another N-word. I like sleeping with the N-words because, she like calling him an N-word when she mad. So I guarantee you, she gonna throw it in his face and she gonna say, no, he was a Platino. I don't know what she gonna say, but it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be racist. So let's keep going. I love you so much, Christian. I should have been at the hospital with you. Here comes the gaslighting. I should have been in a hospital with you. I should have slept next to you as I always have. I'm truly, genuinely sorry that my actions hurt you so deeply. That was not my intention, but it's reality, and I have to do what I can to make it right. I don't think something like that deserves a second chance, but if you do stick around, I think we can be happy and make each other happy if we just try harder. I don't think either of us want to do life without the other. So I'm so sorry and have deep regret for putting you and us in this position. I feel extreme regret, sadness, and humiliation. And I am so sorry for hurting you. I hope we can get through this, but I understand if we can't. The gaslighter, she is such a perfect gaslighter. They should take these text messages and put them in the Library of Congress under poetry, the poetry section. She is a poet. She is a poet of the devil's verses. Let's keep going. Your anger and pain is completely valid. I'm just channeling her, flicking her blonde hair out of her face. Oh, while she's writing it, because she's just blowing the hair out of her face. Like my imagination's running wild. Oh, I'm so sorry. You worried about me getting snatched or raped, and you didn't deserve that while also in physical pain. I would like you to know that it was totally consensual, by the way. while I'm texting. She didn't say that. Let's keep going. I love you more than you will ever know. I understand why you're not responding, but it's hard not to text multiple times. I love you and the love we have, and I pray to God I didn't throw it all away last night. Are you hungry? Still the cutest person to me. Makes me sad that what I did forces us to be in separate parts of the house. I love you and you are my best friend in the world. He says, thanks. She's working. She got a response. He's like a little fishy, and she throw her reel inside of the lake, and she reeling him in. Come on, little fishy, bite it, bite it. Got a big old spike at the end of that fishing rod. Come on, little fishy. He just bit the lure. He bit the bait. That's what it is, the bait. He bit it. I hope I can rebuild the trust because we had a mutual understanding of what is too far, and I still trust you to hold up your end of the bargain. So it sucks I ruined it on my side. So she's admitting to cheating. I'm sorry. I handled it badly earlier, but I'll handle it better tomorrow now. Thanks for responding. I'm so sorry, Christian. Please don't cry. Please be safe. I'm worried about you today. I love you and see you soon. Hey, the office just called me and said my car door was open with boxing gloves and an umbrella on top. He said it was a few hours ago. I must have forgotten to close it. If it closes, then go call the locksmith again. Go check the car for your key because I didn't see it. So she gaslighted him into responding to her. And he said, I couldn't hear a word you were saying. And I think we read this already. Big shout out to A Obsidian with a $27 Canadian gifts super chat. Says, damn, I can't gift memberships on my phone. Well, thank you so much for gifting it to us. You sent a gift, period. We appreciate it, Obsidian. You're amazing. Moderator and supporting the channel. And then we already read this already. That was the first thing that we read earlier. But then we were able to come back and get you the totality of the text messages. That was crazy, man. That was nuts. 3-hour show, man. We haven't done a 3-hour show in a long time. I appreciate you guys for joining me today. This was wild. I hope you guys got a better understanding of this case so that when the court case actually starts, you actually know what you're seeing. Big shout out to I'm Just in Connecticut, just saying Connecticut with a 1 gift membership. Thank you so much. Let me go ahead and acknowledge some of these cool people who gave me so much support during the stream. I just read them all. It doesn't matter, even if I already read it before. So Jen Mac gave us a $10 super chat. $10 super chat came from Chiefess, who said, anticipating the trial, thank you, Strategic, for covering this. Domestic violence is a silent pandemic. It needs awareness. DV doesn't discriminate. Males and females are perpetrators. Prayers to Christian. Madeline joined us as a recruit. Welcome to the family. Rockman with a $2 super chat says, happy Sunday, Strategic. Just got home safe from vacay. We're happy that you're home safe. 877 Swiss Miss gave us a $5 Swiss money. Some Swiss money. Marilee 2512 gave us a $10 super chat. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, Marilee. Lisa Cavalli joined us as a recruit level. Thank you so much. Rockman gave 1 gift membership. Appreciate you. Obsidian gave us $27, $28 really, if you round it out. Appreciate you. And I'm Just Saying Connecticut gave us that 1 gift membership. And Anne-Marie Morgan gave another gift membership. So for all you people who got gift memberships, please thank the generous viewer who gave you a gift membership. And I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope at the end of that trial gift membership, you get 1 month, 30 days of a gift membership. When it's over, I hope that you continue to sign on and become a long-term member of True Commerce Strategic. And Casper Cebu gave us a $5 super sticker. Thank you so much. It's very generous of you. Very kind. And yo, guys, you guys are amazing. And I had a really good time on the show with you guys. It went much longer than I thought it would. Probably going to get in trouble when I go upstairs because I need to go to Walmart. It's like dark outside right now. It was daylight when we started. It's horrible. We're terrible people. You guys are amazing. And I love you guys so much. I look forward to the next show that we do together. And yeah, also remember that we have a Patreon, and the Patreon is amazing. We do a lot of good work on the Patreon. We drop a lot of content on the Patreon. And guys, please hit that like button on your way out the door. You guys are great. I'll see you guys on the next one. Strategic is out of here. We're going to do the retro outro this time. Not the new one. We're going to do the old one. Peace. Oh, hold on real quick. $10 super chat from Patriot Lady 8496. She said, I learned a lot about this case. Looking forward to you covering the trial. Definitely, if the trial starts this week, we will definitely cover it. I look forward to covering it with you guys. See you guys on the next one. Peace.
Thank you.